Oh, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to another Shot podcast or web stream or live stream or vlogging or whatever the hell the cool kids call it nowadays. Got your boy Bill here, and with me always my hetero life mate,
fucking Steven.
And then I'm sure you guys all noticed we got 3 new heathens on the group. We got the Southern Outlaws with us. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Good to be here. Us.
Yeah, thanks for being on here.
No worries.
I don't know. That's the scripted way to do that? Well, I want to thank you guys wholeheartedly for being on here and taking the time out of your day.
Thank you.
It's just another reason for them to drink.
As always, we will start the show real quick. If you are in the Mercer County, surrounding county area, you have a diesel, want to own a diesel, you have a broke down diesel, any and all diesel questions, check out our boy Steve's Diesel Shop LLC. You can find this picture on Facebook, Instagram, most social medias. The number is 724-269-0477. The sweetest girl in the world will answer the phone. She'll put you on the line with somebody that will answer all your diesel questions. Show some love to our boy Steve's Diesel Shop. Let's unhide these guys now.
Yeah, we don't see their pretty fucking faces.
Dude, that hat's epic.
Yeah.
I don't have a diesel. Go and talk to her.
Dude, is that... So,
why don't you guys introduce yourself? We got Arliss. I think everybody on here has seen Arliss a few times. And then who else we got here?
Dave Weilocker.
Matt.
Got Dave guitarist.
Matt Bauer.
Matt, what do you play, Matt?
Bass.
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 All about that
You
bass.
hear that? Dude, it's in his voice. Like you can hear that deep bass.
His bass sounds like Arliss's voice.
I normally talk like this, but when I say I play bass, I gotta say it like.
Dude, I so badly was hoping you'd get on here and immediately start reciting The Night Before Christmas.
That's all I want.
I mean, that's all we want to hear.
I just want Arliss to read
We
me
did.
children's books.
We want a slow bass line in the background with that, just like the slightest of guitar riffs. That I mean, dude, we can make it happen.
That's what Arliss is going to do. What one time he's going to be there
I
reading
don't know
audiobooks.
what my twas the night before Christmas.
They would know if they want your twat before Christmas. I don't think you'd want his twat before Christmas.
It's not, it's not a children's book. That's how you make children's books, but it's not children's books.
We gotta turn them up a little bit.
Yeah, turn me up a little bit.
There we go.
That's our solution to everything. Turn it up a little bit.
All right, so tell us a little bit about you guys, man. The SOBs over here from the Southern Outlaw Band. Well, you do their initials, they're the SOBs.
Well, you
I just
go.
like the fact that you like went
Unless you do
from
it.
0 to 200 like that
You just-
fast. I mean,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah, they know you.
Crystal Meth Santa would have been so
Yeah,
proud of you right there.
I've been playing music since I was 6 years old. I play various instruments, a lot of them, like 27. But my main love is bass guitar. I started playing 6-string bass about 12 years ago, and I love it loud. That's about it.
Now he's with us.
Yeah, now it's into
Now he's really
How long have you guys all been together now?
4,
drink.
5,
5 years.
5 years.
5 years.
Five
Is
long,
it
long.
5 long years? Or it seemed like only yesterday.
Oh, seems like
With Dave? Oh, it's long.
Long years.
Uh,
Yeah. It's
Fucking
long.
Dave.
There's always a day.
Everybody
Why-
has a
always gotta
day.
have a day.
There's gotta be a
Everybody's
Dave
got
in
a
the mix.
day, that's right.
Yeah. Every show we've offered, to sell him off with a case of beer. Then we dropped it down to a 12-pack. I think the last show we, did a 6-pack, no takers. At this point, I'll settle for a 40 of malt liquor.
We've even done.
Oh, you got to run it. You got to say Cobra all day long. Who remembers fucking Cobra? Or what is the other one? Steel Reserve? Oh,
Okay.
I mean, that was fucking hangover in a bottle right there.
All right.
Speak
How
of
long
yourself,
you been
Dave.
playing with yourself?
This is Dave.
All right. I've been playing since I was 7. And I've played guitar all my life. And everything about music, I actually wrote the notes out at one time, and music theory and all that crap. But I just play guitar, and that's pretty much what I do.
He sounded so unsure all of a sudden. I write music. I write the songs. I just play guitar.
Yeah.
That's
You
what I
can't
do.
drive a luxury car.
That's what I do.
You know what? Let's oversimplify. I play guitar.
Yeah, see, well, that's the thing, though. Growing up, I remember, everybody said, "Well, I play guitar and I play guitar," and everybody plays guitar until you sit down and hear how they play guitar, and then some people listen to me play and they say, "Oh, well, I thought that other guy played guitar, but you do good guitar." I said, "Okay, fine," but I guess the thing is everybody can pick a guitar up and play it, pretty much. I mean, and there's nothing to it. So doing what we do here actually gives me the opportunity to be creative, as I always have been. I've never played the music same way twice. Don't make any difference.
Oh, we can attest
They can
to
attest to that,
Yeah,
so-
Yeah. I think Folsom Prison. I think we've heard 40 different versions of that.
the
the
beginning,
opening of
just
it.
the beginning. The
Oh,
rest
yeah,
of it,
that's
I
never-
do.
never
I
the
do.
same thing twice.
Yeah, but I mean, I can just hear. Whatever I hear, I can play. So that's the unique part about it.
Now I've seen you guys got a couple covers that you guys came out with. You guys got a lot of Johnny Cash inspiration out there. Folsom Prism, Ring of Fire. All you guys just get together. Like, when do you guys start coming up with songs? You guys just start playing shit, or does Matt go over there and start doing whatever he wants to do, and you guys just fall in line?
Oh no, I'm the follower. He writes things, and then I make it better.
It's true. I mean, Arliss has been writing a lot of lyrics these days.
Oh yeah, he's pumping them out.
And he's got a whole bunch of stuff lined up. So I come up with the music, and then him and I will sit down like we did with rehearsal. The day before rehearsal, we'll sit down. We'll get everything pretty much where we want it, and then when we have rehearsal, we'll have Matt and then our drummer Mikey. They come in, and I just show them. Okay, here's the riff. Here's the chords. Here's what we do, and then they add their own flavor to it, and that turns into what we have.
As far as cover tunes go, we like, hey, do you know this? Yeah, I know this. Well, let's play it. Let's
Right.
jam, and that's about it as far as cover tunes.
Right.
We don't like being a cover tune band, really. I mean, but
No, we have a.
you got to play something people know to keep them interested until they hear your own stuff.
Right.
Then when they
Dude,
hear your,
I've never been to a concert where they haven't like covered or played something along those lines.
yeah,
Well, the interesting thing and stuff with these guys is even we do covers, and they're very recognizable when we do them, but they all put their own twist to it.
Yep.
That's what's made us very unique. Need a new trucker song, huh?
The traveling trucker. This would be my sister.
Oh, okay. I met her. How
We
you
met
doing?
her the other night.
Actually, our new album. Actually, I think I've wrote enough lyrics and stuff for the new album. We just got to put it together.
Yeah,
but
We need one more song for this album.
But no, one thing and stuff with all these guys, and plug your ears, Dave, because I don't want your head to swell. It's actually like hitting the musician lottery with the Southern Outlaws. There's Glick.
I told you it was just a matter of time.
It is like hitting the musician lottery because each one of these guys, between Mike, which is not here, our drummer, Matt, and Dave, we have a lady that's going to be coming in playing keyboards for us, here pretty shortly. But all of them and stuff bring such an A quality musicianship to where people would actually, if we write a new song, would be very, very surprised of how it comes together. Because like Dave said, we just went, we have a new Christmas original and another one that we're writing for the Academy of Country Music. Me and him sat down one night after the lyrics were wrote. He wrote the music. We banged out, the melody and everything, probably with 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brought it to the guys on the very next day, and everything just fell bang right into place.
Oh, that was one take. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're already ready. We just discussed it tonight. December 8th, we'll be going to the recording studio to record those 2 songs. And we will have them prepared. When we go into a recording studio, that's not time to rewrite anything. We always have everything prepared. We can wind up, believe it or not, we'll wind up knocking those 2 songs out, have them done, mixed, mastered.
Yep.
In probably 3 to 4
4
hours.
Yeah.
3 to 4 hours.
Yeah.
If it ain't tight, it ain't right. We ain't doing it that way.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been times I've gone into the studio, I would lay down all the guitar parts. I mean, the rhythm, the lead, the slide, all of those. I think I did that with Red, White, and Blue.
Yeah.
And so all the parts, and then
Actually, you did it for the Southern Outlaws, our title
the
song.
title song as well.
Yeah, that's right.
And then, and I like trying different things too, because I wrote the song for my daughter, her wedding. I wrote the father-daughter dance, and I actually had one of our other guitarists at the time. He laid down all of the electric guitar, and then I played the classical guitar on top of that. So it was different. It maybe put us into a different category or genre, but it's fun.
That went well. It was weird. It was a weird key, but it went well. I liked it. It came up well.
Well, he wrote it, so it's a weird key. I mean,
Was that My Daughter's Day? That one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you heard their version of House of the Rising Sun, though?
Yeah. Those are the ones
Okay,
I started
so
with. I started with a lot of those covers, and then I've gotten to some other things.
Dude, Southern Outlaw is. I've yet to hear anything I have not liked. Honestly, like it's all been just
Well,
solid.
thank you.
Now you were talking about having a female come on as a keyboardist.
Yes.
Who's the woman singing with you guys in House of the Rising Sun?
She was actually a college student.
Yep.
She was
studying opera.
Yeah.
Yes.
She was a friend. Matter of fact, her uncle is a drummer, and he's the one that introduced us, and we wound up bringing her in for that. And the funny thing is that was during COVID, so there wasn't a lot going on. We wound up laying that track and recording it. I sent it off to Alan Price, and Alan Price actually called me from England. He was the original one that wrote the music for the Animals. He was the keyboard player for the Animals. He liked it so much that he gave us the permission, to wind up putting it out, but also put it on his wall. So, that was a big honor. And we've actually had the honor, a lot of the greats that we've covered have reached out, gave us full permission and stuff to wind up doing, our versions of it. But that was actually one of the pretty much the first cover.
It was the first cover.
That we, did. I had the arrangement already in my head because I've been doing it for years. I was one of the first ones to do it at the Grand Ole Opry back in '94. to ever do that song on the Grand Ole Opry stage. And at that time, I did a country version of it. And then these guys just did a phenomenal job of coming up, with a Southern rock version of it, and just knocked it out of the park. And I always wanted to do a duet with it. And came in, she did a really great job. And it kind of gave a new feel for the song.
Oh, wait a minute. You brought up the Grand Ole Opry. Let's do this then. There we go. That's better.
All right.
Yeah.
Make you guys a little more at home.
I hate it.
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. So, we could all night long, go over the ins and outs of songs. I want to hear the dirt. That's what I want. So let's start off first. Who's the biggest prankster? You guys have to have fun on the road in some way. Who's the one that you really watch your back on?
It's got to be fucking Dave.
It's Dave. He's got the name.
All I can say is I didn't do it.
It wasn't me.
Did David ours together?
I it's not me. No.
Hey, you're the one that tried to put me on a luggage cart and drive me into the wall.
Give me covers that you totally restyled. I would like to say
It's such a Dave thing to do.
The original shopping cart.
Yeah, that's totally. a Dave
Do we
thing.
have any pop covers? No, we have not, done any pop. Dave's been wanting to do Girls Only Want to Have Fun.
I agree with Dave.
I don't think I could pull off that brawl, though, that she did,
Somebody has to do Material Girl. Come on. I mean, if you're really going to go that route, you got to do Material Girl.
Material
Okay.
Girl.
That's right up your alley.
Yeah.
You
Well,
are a material girl.
There's a TikTok video out there with me mowing and dancing with the lawnmower, and he put the words to "Girls Just Want to Have Fun" to it.
And hi, Crystal. We love you too.
Crystal.
Yeah, the fun thing is our manager actually videos him in doing funny shit that he has no idea she's filming him. She sends me the videos, and then I put them up on TikTok, and then I pick my own music to go to it. So I have fun.
But
Now, I'm you and I were talking the other day, and you brought up TikTok.
Yeah.
I tried to look into it, dude. That just maybe I'm not young enough for it. I don't know.
Oh, wait a minute. Now I'm on TikTok.
Girls just want to have fun.
Girls just want to have.
Yeah, I mean,
oh, see, right here, diva. He's the diva. Okay, we're like common folk here.
Coming.
when did that start?
I don't know. Today.
Holy crap.
These are my backup band. Backup band.
Sandy, you
Backup
hearing this
band.
shit? They're common folk.
Backup band.
Should we have your wife chime in on that one, Matt?
No.
She ain't saying a word.
So you guys have people in a cheap seat. So we occasionally will have somebody like I've got my whole garage out here. We got couches, we got liquor bar, fridge, basically everything you can need. Oh, thing.
That's Miss Sandy, our manager.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, I'm the one that
So
has
she would be the biggest prankster.
The brains of the operation.
absolutely. Crystal.
What's that called? Oh, photo bombing. That's what she's doing right now.
Someone's got to keep Dave in line.
Yeah, impossible.
She is the only thing missing is the beard. You need a beard.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, I'm good. No,
No beard.
no,
No
beard.
beard.
No beard, no
No beard.
stage. No stage for you.
No.
No, she does a
I-
good job in keeping.
She works hard for the money, Chomp. Let me tell you
Yes.
about it. She
Peanuts.
so to speak.
oh, there we go.
Oh. Mama
Hello.
Sandy.
Got a shout out.
We just start blowing up immediately, and then of course Steve he blows up too.
Come on, man. Oh. This fucking suck. Fuck. Fucking move. Come on, man.
You drop your
I
joint.
fucking hate snakes. They got a rubber snake that keeps fucking hitting me with.
Dude, I would kill someone for that shit.
I think somebody kind of told me that on the phone.
Fucking hell.
Hey, Steve, have you met Henry yet?
Who the fuck's Henry?
Look at his hat.
Right here.
The rattlesnake.
Oh, come on, man. What the fuck? I hate snakes. God. Oh, no.
Jason.
Well, I'll tell you what, we got the snake charmer right here.
No,
No,
no, I
She-
can't fucking stand them.
snakes are drawn to this person right here.
That was a snake. Yes, Steve-O.
Yep.
Did you get out the and he chased it right with the red stag.
Yep, that calls for a little fucking whiskey.
Now, wait a minute. If you're drinking Red Stag, we can't put that, in a whiskey category now.
Oh.
What's that?
No.
Well, I mean, if it makes you guys feel any better,
Little Kentucky
we
bourbon.
always got
There we
There
go.
you are.
there's the plug.
We actually have a barrel of that.
Or the maker's mark.
And you can always send the address to my email, and we can help you with that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
You
we
want some?
we have a barrel, right?
Yes.
We have a barrel of Maker's Mark down there in Kentucky.
Well, do you guys use that for inspiration?
Down there for
Or
yeah.
Oh, you're getting trolled already.
fuck you, Jason Chef Knocker.
Is that Jason?
Yes.
Yes. Just to give you guys a heads up, Jason actually runs security and that for us and is pretty much like a stage manager. So big shout out to him.
Probably at home drinking Red Stag right now.
Mark fan.
As Jason
I think
says,
we've been long enough.
too many guns.
Oh, we're not done yet. That's the number one. I'm liking this cat. So
Well,
cheers.
Drinking.
Oh,
Ugh.
would you have one shot?
It's not often I bust out the tequila this early.
Oh my.
Mm.
you look.
That's the
all
good
right.
shit too. It's not the.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
want to go to work tomorrow anyways.
Dave doesn't do good on tequila. His clothes starts falling off, and then it goes downhill from there.
Oh,
Everything.
now you're tugging at my heartstrings. Come on.
I love tequila.
No, I'm not bad at all when it comes to drinking. No.
He's not good at it either.
There's been times and stuff that I had a bouncer that had to carry him out on his shoulder to a truck.
Carry fucking Dave?
Yeah.
Well, there it is again. Fucking Dave again.
Yeah.
Fucking Dave.
I got carried in Mexico.
He's the problem child. He's the Steve of the bunch.
I told you I was the good one.
You know,
You can't convince people that you know that. Right? You can keep trying.
you could say
you keep saying it.
you could say all you want if you're trying to convince yourself of that. But it's not working.
See Mama Sandy carrying you out of there.
The-
Well,
the drag-
unfortunately for this guy, I figured out how to kind of keep him under wraps. Once he's got his gall up, everything's a snake all of a sudden.
Come on, man. Damn. It's in my head now. It's in my head. And Horace got one on his head.
I don't even know where it went.
It's under there.
To get close to his hat.
They don't eat much.
Under
Don't worry.
there.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It was moving.
Police with the lights on just went
The
by.
police with the lights on just went by.
Cops just went by with the lights on.
Looking for you, Dave.
So I gotta ask the toy. You guys. So Budweiser is one of your sponsors.
Yes.
Maker's Mark is one of your sponsors.
Yes.
I'm assuming the tour bus is epic.
Well, we're assuming that too.
What we remember?
When you guys travel, the hotel stay is pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's been interesting.
Yeah, I think the last time and stuff, we were in Little Rock, Arkansas, and me, you, Mikey, Dave, and Bob.
Yep.
We all got drunk out on the balcony
Balcony.
watching a tornado go by.
Yeah, we see the tornado go right by. Everybody
that
else
never happens in Arkansas.
No, Little
Or
Rock.
Oklahoma, Nebraska. I love the Midwest.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good fucking time.
Yeah, sure. See, you were just asking the other day what would be the perfect state.
Not Arkansas. They got snakes.
Yeah, snakes.
There's snakes everywhere.
It's a snake.
We went out to Arizona for the Super Bowl weekend. We played out there. So my brother lives in Arizona, in Peoria, right? So we had to play in Tempe. So I said, okay, let's drive out there and he'll put us up. So we arrive and we get out and everything. He said, okay. He said, I'm leaving. You guys got the house. he says, I'll be back in the morning. So
It's bad when your own brother leaves
my
his
brother
house.
leaves. My brother left the house because we were there. So
We'll try to have the house here when you get back.
Since
Yeah,
we got
Mike,
Sandy right there, Sandy, I gotta ask.
Come over, yeah.
You gotta have some good stories that these guys are afraid to tell.
No, they'll tell you anything.
Oh yeah.
well, he gave me hell because he says we had to stop in Flagstaff. So we actually were driving from the
He lied to me.
We're
Oh.
Winslow, Arizona. So we're flying down the road.
Couldn't wait to
And-
get somewhere warm.
We had to get something to eat. There was nothing in Winslow that was even open. So we got to Flagstaff, and we pull up. We find this nice restaurant, chicken legs.
Chicken legs.
I don't know. I don't know what it was called.
Chicken legs. Yeah.
I don't know what it was called. Anyways,
It was,
so we wakes up in the morning. There's 4-foot bank of snow right outside the door. He said,
It was
fucking-
4 degrees.
It was 4 degrees. He said, you fucking lied to me. He says, we're in
It
Arizona.
was
Arizona
fucking
sucks.
cold.
I said, well, we're also
We're all in shorts.
we're also at 6,000 feet above sea level. So yeah, you're going to see the snow.
6,000. When we're like 8,000.
Well,
And I didn't pack shit for cold weather.
No, Dave's like, oh,
It's
this should be nice
Arizona.
and
We're
warm.
going to Arizona.
it's a desert with cactuses.
And
It's
so
Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
we all wanted to fucking kill Dave that day.
Yeah.
see, but in Flagstaff has a higher elevation because Phoenix sits in the bowl between all the mountains.
That's where it's nice.
Right.
But you didn't tell this hillbilly that.
No,
You could have
not
picked a
to
better
go-
place to stop.
Those cactuses with the arms on them, they had snow on top of them.
Yeah.
Well, we stopped at one place. It was called the Desert Inn.
Yes.
How ironic. That was in New Mexico.
Yeah.
And there was snow.
Yeah.
Mikey actually got out and said, that's got to be a prop.
And the damn cactus was taller than Mikey.
that was
Well, there's a lot of shit that's taller than Mikey.
Everything's taller than Mikey.
that
Mike's
was
drum set is taller than Mikey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
yeah.
be honest. Like I've done a lot of traveling, and like I think Wyoming's one of the most interesting states because literally
Is that when we saw
one
that?
half of it is nothing but like mountains and forest, and then once you get below that middle point, it's all desert
It's fucking
Yep.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and nothing but snakes.
Yeah.
Yep.
We went through
That's
Wyoming,
beautiful.
Got to the gas station.
the Harley shop.
Or, yeah, the Harley shop.
Oh, you're screwed.
Oh, I didn't want to leave.
Yeah, but nothing was like being in Memphis and we were all out in the parking lot.
Oh,
and they
yeah.
came up from a strip club saying, hey, you guys want to come to the show? Like,
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
Matt says,
Chicken
well,
leg.
I'm like,
yeah, what kind of show you doing? It ain't chicken legs, is it?
Let's go to the chicken leg, guys.
We're not going that way.
I tell you what, I lived in Tennessee for 15 years. That's where I met my wife and
Oh wow.
brought wife and kids up here. Everybody keeps asking me why I left there, and I can give you a million reasons. But the weirdest thing I ever had happen, it was February, and it's supposed to be the cold time down there, and it came through. It was 80 degrees in February. Actually, it was
yeah.
81 that day.
Yeah.
And then the next day, this fucking cold front comes through, which caused this big tornado. Dude, Tennessee's just like the craziest
Polar.
Yep.
out of everywhere. I'd say it has the craziest weather, honestly.
I don't know. Ohio ain't much
we're
better.
pretty screwed too. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, we weren't in, yeah, we were in Memphis when we stopped. We actually stood outside a gas station and watched a tornado form right above
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like the
That's when we
weirdest.
was going to Mississippi.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
were.
I
Yeah,
remember
we were
that,
going to
yeah.
Mississippi for the Mississippi Music Awards, and we're standing there in the tornado.
There's a tornado.
Yeah,
There's a tornado.
Yeah,
There's another
the
tornado.
clouds started spinning. It was really cool.
I'm like, are we going to just sit here? And they're like, yeah, we're going to watch it. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
watch the weather. Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. So we got in and we headed to where we needed to be, but I mean that was the coolest
I
thing.
love Tennessee. I go down to Linden, Pickwick Dam. We go fishing there. Waynesboro. Did a lot of hunting down there and stuff like that. But playing there, I've only played one place in Tennessee. Technically, was
you're going to come say hi.
the
Come on.
the Cedar Bar.
Come on.
The whole building's made of
Right here.
cedar.
Might as well do it.
So we're playing, and I got tears running down my eyes because the cedar is burning my eyes. This guy's going, "Oh, you're really getting emotional over this song." I'm like, "Yeah, really, yeah, I'm really."
Sure, yeah.
I
Oh, we got
can't-
another person. Okay, so who do we got in the background now?
We have Miss Joe Ellen.
This is my wife.
I
My
call
better,
her-
my better 3/4 basically. Because
Nice
What's
to
her
meet
name?
you.
Dave calls her, what's her name?
And what's her name? Because I can't remember her name.
Yes, you
I
can.
found her in a bar called the Golden Stallion. No, really, I did.
As a bar, it does not sound like a typical bar.
It's Golden Stallion. Yeah, it was a chicken place basically.
And that's where you found Dave working.
Another chicken leg.
Apparently, they had good chicken. I don't know. I wasn't just
Dave
looking
eating chicken legs at the Golden Stallion.
Wasn't a beaver place.
wasn't a beef. Was for me. I found it.
You were playing.
Honestly, here's the other fun. Like, there's this place called Ken's Gold Club. It's a strip club in Nashville, and
Okay.
literally they stop dancing at 2, and at 6 a.m. they open a breakfast buffet.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Everybody eats.
There it is.
Are, the,
Yeah.
are the dancers the cooks or no?
I don't think I would. No.
Are
There-
they,
I can honestly, I've never had the balls to actually, I don't think I've ever been that hungry. I'm sorry.
are the dancers the cooks?
I'd
Okay,
eat.
I bet you
Like
that's
seconds.
Oh, now we know where we're going for our next trip to Nashville.
That's
Oh,
right.
man, there you go.
Yes.
Y'all have to
Yeah.
go somewhere else.
We got to write that down.
Yep.
Shit, next time you guys go to Nashville, I'll tour guide you. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hardly lying.
Jason.
Damn, Jason, you gotta
Here we go.
anger management or something.
Yeah, Jason, as long as he's Dorothy, I mean, we're
Yeah.
all right.
No, Dorothy. not
Dorothy.
Well, okay. I can see that.
Okay. Oh, geez.
No, actually, one of our funnest shows was in Nashville. We were at the Troubadour.
Yes.
We played for Country Box.
Oh, that was fun.
The
Yeah.
boxing element and stuff was really cool.
Yeah.
Uh,
We actually pretty much, I mean, we were probably about what, maybe 15
well, the ring,
feet from
yeah,
the ring.
was right in
Right
front
there,
of us.
right in front of us.
Yeah.
Right off the stage. And
Hold on. Yes, and Matt works in a steel mill, and Dave is an
I'm a-
IT.
I'm a network engineer.
yeah.
Computer geek.
Yeah,
He's a geek.
he's smarter than he looks.
Fucking nerd. All right.
With
Yeah.
a name like Dave, who'd have thunk?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It's such a Dave thing to do.
Dave thing.
Hey, not tell worse shit.
No.
Read some of your shit.
Yeah, when he actually is the one that primarily wrote most of the Southern Outlaws self-titled song, and he handed it to me, and I actually had to reach out to Egypt for somebody to translate Sanskrit, and hieroglyphics, into English.
In crayon.
Oh,
Saturday at the Mustang.
the crayon is way
Thank
too
you.
advanced.
Hey, thank you.
You're
But,
welcome.
If he writes a song and hands it to you, good luck trying to
can't
read it.
it.
No,
Arliss and I tried.
No,
for
Dorothy
one
cannot
day,
climb
and
a
we
lot of
gave
trees.
up. We're like, we can't read this shit.
yeah,
I didn't.
Well, I can imagine writing a song. That can't be easy because they're probably like that like I've never written a song. So when it comes to you, does it just like all come at once and you're just trying to get it all fucking down?
No.
Like
Well,
words, if
Hey,
it's
Lee.
a mix match, you
Well,
figure it out later.
Every
Well-
day for the last 7 days now, I've gotten a song and a message every morning.
It's
Come
kind of
on
like
in, here it is.
cramming. You're trying to write it before you forget it.
Like
And
some
then-
on a napkin, some on your arm, some on the wall. Like, just
Well-
gotta get it down.
The writing process is
It
I mean,
depends.
different for everybody.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. I mean, Arliss writes the lyrics, so I'm going to put the music to it. I have done album where the music was there, and then I wrote the lyrics to it. Okay. So it's however the idea comes. The song that we do, One Hell of a Woman, I actually play that on a guitar that I modified, and it played that riff for over a year and a half before then he came up with the lyrics for One Hell of a Woman, and I thought, okay, this might work. It was just, that's the way that one fell together, because it was something that I had just came up with, and I'm like, and it's all slide guitar, and I thought, all right, so there we go. I mean, that was like we matched that together.
A year and a half to click. It
Yeah.
took that long
Yeah.
for something to click together.
Yeah.
But like I'm just
And then
I can't
Arliss
do it.
finally got the words.
He had the words one day. He had the words. He said, look, I got these words. And I thought, all right, so let's put this together. And that's how that one came about.
You can't rush perfection, right?
Right.
No.
Right.
What is it you call them?
Yeah.
What do you call songs?
4-minute poems.
Yeah. But, and that's it. I mean, you hear things. I mean, when you write lyrics, you hear certain type of, okay.
Well, the biggest thing of it is when we write the lyrics, even when you write them and I write them, it's all done on life experience.
Right. Right.
Either personally or someone.
Right.
And that's pretty much how a lot of it goes. Like when he said, when we did One Hell of a Woman, basically it was a tribute to a lot of the women that are out there playing music that don't get the recognition that they deserve. And it was just us wanting to wind up putting that out there.
I know.
Dude, I'm telling you, this gentleman needs to come out at some point, dude. He sounds like he's.
Yeah, those songs that that Jason's talking about, I think they're only going to be okay for like Pornhub.
No,
Dave.
out. OnlyFans is in now.
Yeah, Dave's OnlyFans.
Oh, see, that opens up an whole new avenue for me.
The whole fucking
I mean, it's Dingo Dave's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dave's backyard brawl.
The back door's always open. I don't know.
Yeah, so we're gonna come up with all new songs, for OnlyFans, and Dave's gonna show a nipple, and I mean, we're all good.
And then we're good to go.
If that's all he shows, we're gonna be lucky.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna be like the #1 subscriber.
Well, I'll tell you what. I always wanted to do a porn music tribute band.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
What?
Oh, please tell me you gotta go 70s and 80s.
Right, man? I mean,
that funk bass line. Dude, you got a bassist right there that could just.
Oh yeah,
Lay down some.
dude. Seriously, we get some ass kicking, pussy fucking music.
But we need a Casio keyboard first.
That's right.
You're definitely gonna need that keyboard.
Oh, jeez.
Or what is that thing you have at your?
we
house?
get hired into a
that
strip club.
box.
This could be a hard ass show. Yeah.
Oh, man. I haven't
But
played
we
it.
record the music for porn. We want to be there.
Let's spin his drink.
It's gonna be a live show or nothing.
Hey, Arliss, that's alcohol abuse. I have never seen that happen. Oh my God.
What?
I was not expecting that. Thanks, Matt.
What? That's like
Damn, we took a turn here. Whew.
Now for the rest of them.
playing songs for NASCAR and not seeing the race. It's a live experience. You got to grab a hold of it. and shake it a little bit, make it jiggle. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, shit.
What?
So I'll tell you what, we have
Oh.
hit the 30 mark. I'm actually wanting to push you guys' music as much as I can tonight. So what I want to go ahead and do is we want to take a small break and we're going to play one of your songs. And when we come back, keep the shenanigans going.
Yeah, it'll be cool. Now I can put a face with the instrument. I'm gonna hear this.
So we were talking about it earlier. I personally want to hear House of the Rising Sun. Guys, we will be back in about 4 minutes.
All right.
Thanks, Matt. My sinuses got cleared out.
That was fucking hilarious.
I've never seen something like that.
They call
Man, I'm not gonna lie, man. That song gives me goosebumps.
Thank
Sounds
you.
Good. Yes. Thank you.
Dude, I tell you, like your voice and whoever you had singing with you, dude, that mashup was perfect.
All right, now I got a question. So is that a song that you loved as a child or when you were younger that like one day you're like, man, I have to do this song justice. I have to sing it. Like you sang it all the time as a kid, a teenager, or in the back of your, Fiero or Camaro. And, you knew like one day you're like, man, I just have to sing this. It's like a weight on my shoulder. Like if I don't sing this, I'm not gonna, I got to.
When I first started doing it, I was a teenager at the time.
Fiero.
And yeah, it was one that, took me, a long time to develop my own voice to it. And like I said, it's kind of, surreal because now, this year marks what, 30 years since I performed it at the Grand Ole Opry. And I see.
Oh my God. Sorry.
Every wife.
There we go.
Each and every one.
It is, when she said that is, I actually, when me and my wife got married, the
Really
band
did.
that I was with at the time was playing our reception. I actually brought her up on stage and sang a song to her. And she told me that if I ever did that again, she'd kill me.
And you said you're the one.
Yeah, and she still says that today. So that's why she's not, too much into the public view of it. She will not walk the red carpet with us.
No.
Hell, she don't even go shopping with me.
I wonder why.
Who goes shopping?
I
with
want to
you?
go shopping. Let's
Now, I only go shopping with Arliss when we're out of state. Not in
Wow.
state.
go. Now,
Okay.
here's a good one. We were in Tennessee, and we went to Walmart.
There's that state again. That name.
Ernest and I got Dave to wear a big unicorn head. And we're walking down the aisles passing a flask, drinking it.
In Walmart, they were the classiest thing there.
This last time, to celebrate Halloween, I was out by myself, unsupervised, and I don't know if you guys could see it, but this is what I did to it. I said, "Hey, Scully's out fishing," because that's what we call our mascot.
Oh, who the fuck let Arliss out by himself? Look what he does.
I don't know. He sneaks
we
out.
were out of town, so
Yeah, I
Yeah.
sneak
we
out
have
every
to
once
blame
in a
the show
while.
on that.
He gets loose, the cable breaks. I don't know what.
I'm telling you though, like when you get alcohol and Walmart together, I mean it's just a lethal combination. At least for me, I mean,
The possibilities.
there's
are
too many
there.
things to play with.
It's self-writing
Well,
comedy.
we do have. Arliss and I are not allowed out by ourselves any
No.
longer.
No.
Oh, that's a stern ass no.
No,
What
we're
did you
on
do?
a trial basis
Well,
by ourselves.
Yes.
Yeah.
well, yeah.
Probationary period.
Yeah, we're on probation.
here's the thing. I know Arliss brought up about Dave getting carried out by a bouncer. It's
I
all
had-
because of that night.
I had nothing to do with that.
No.
No,
Then you guys won't be on probation.
Well, the fun part, I'm kind of surprised people let you and I out, loose together, because then, you get Visine at bars.
That
Yeah,
ain't
it's
good.
been a while since we've been allowed out together though. We
Well-
usually have a chaperone.
2:00 in the morning.
I passed out at Arliss's
No, he
house.
woke up at 5.
I woke up at 5. Right. So I texted. I says, "Hey,
No, you didn't.
no,
Nope, you
I didn't.
You didn't
say-
text nobody.
I
You
didn't
didn't
text
do
nobody.
He thinks he
Anyway.
did.
I'm reaching out to Arliss.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
it.
Okay,
He
is
thinks
Dave
he did.
okay? And he was like, "Yeah, he's sleeping." I'm like, "Okay." So I didn't say anymore. A couple hours goes by. Arliss texts me. He said, "Is Dave there?" And I said, "No. What do you mean is Dave here? He was with you."
I thought he was there.
About 10 minutes later, we hang up. About 10 minutes later, I get a text says, "Hey, babe, I'm here." I'm like, "Where?" He's like, "I'm here." I'm like, "Where?" I open the front door. I'm looking outside. Don't see him. He finally comes up to the front porch. He's got icicles hanging out of his nose.
That's because
his
it was 4
beard.
degrees below zero.
It was 4 degrees.
Oh, so you're in North Dakota.
Nope.
He
No,
decided
I'm
to
in
walk
Ohio.
the railroad tracks home.
Walk the railroad tracks.
I walked the railroad.
We would have
tracks.
never found him if we went looking for him.
Yeah, I walked the road 7 miles. I walked the railroad tracks in 4-degree temperature.
No, -4.
Yeah, oh, -4, and
You're lucky you're not dead.
I know.
Yeah,
Well, he
I know.
called
It's
in.
because he had enough antifreeze in
Yeah.
the radiator to keep him going.
Yeah, thank
He
you,
was
you guys.
fluid.
yeah,
No, we have to blame Mario for that.
yes,
I only supplied the bourbon. He supplied the, tequila.
yeah,
Uh,
that's true.
that's a problem right there.
Yeah,
Fucking Dave and tequila.
So,
Yeah.
would you like to
I can just hear it in Matt's voice. He said, "That's the problem right there." I was like, "Keep away from the fucking tequila, somebody."
So
So-
I'm gonna turn the mic over to this gentleman because I'm always interested how he tells this story. See, there's my version, there's his version, and then there's the truth, which is my version. But let's go ahead and hear Steve's version of this. For some reason, he thinks I don't remember that night at all, and I do. I remember every second of that night.
I don't think you do.
100% I do.
Hey,
Nope.
Steve, that's all right. He doesn't either.
We know
Ah.
Dave doesn't remember.
So, Steve, do tell what happened the night we went to Quillen's.
So one night we decided to go out and do a little bar hopping, which we don't do often. We're like, we'll start here and we'll just see what happens. If we like someplace, we'll stay there. If we don't, a couple drinks, couple shots, move on.
yeah,
Start
Yeah.
at bar number 1, couple drinks, couple shots, maybe about an hour. Bar number 2, couple
Yeah.
drinks, couple shots. Man, it's starting to get late. Let's see what another territory has to offer.
You guys seeing a trend?
So we go somewhere else, couple beers, couple shots. So then we finally come late to rest at our 4th and final bar we go to, and it would probably get there around, midnight, 12:30, something like that. And young William over here, he's feeling pretty good. And I'm feeling also well. And then all of a sudden he disappears. And I'm bullshitting with the locals. And bartender comes up to me and she's like, is your friend gonna get out of the bathroom? I'm like, what?
Oh,
I just realized I ain't seen this son of a bitch in quite some time.
That's Dave.
And other people coming up to me because it's a small town bar, the only bar in the town, and only one bathroom.
I
Well,
feel
true.
you.
They do have a men and women's
And they don't have a urinal, but they have a sink.
and in the toilet. In the toilet.
Yeah, sink and a toilet, no urinal. So it's a one-stop shop if
Okay.
you're a man. So everybody's going in and out. The girls' room is getting massive use. So he finally comes out, right? And he looks a little lost. I'm like, all right. He goes back in the bathroom, right back in. I'm like, are you okay? Are you okay? He goes right back in the bathroom. Goes back in there for another 10, 15 minutes. Like, fuck. Like, he's probably fucking puking or whatever like that. So then he comes out the next time, he's wearing khakis, khaki shorts. But this time he has a slight short stain coming through the back. And I'm like, oh my God, we got to go. We got to leave. We got to go right now, right? And he's all about leaving, So we get out to the car. We get out towards the parking lot, and it's ugly. Like, I'm pretty sure he was still sharting on the way to the car. And so he just gets right in. I'm like, let me go back and try to find something in the trunk to put down on my seat. I got cloth seats.
Too late.
I'm like, let me try to get something to put down. And but before I'm even back to the trunk, he's already sitting in the fucking seat. I'm like, motherfucker. Like, this is not good.
Use the cops again.
So he's already sat in it, and then I ended up finding a t-shirt or something like that, and then we put that down after the fact, so it didn't matter. And then we drove home. I'm driving home, and he's over there. He's like, "Oh, my stomach."
Now this part is true. This part's true.
He's like, "Oh, my stomach," and like he's like, "Man, I have to." Like he had to like fart a little bit, but it's there's going to be more.
Don't trust it.
So I'm, just hold it. Like I'm driving a little bit faster, just to like keep that fart in or whatever. And he starts laughing. And he's laughing and farting at the same time, and he's like, "Ooh," like it came out, and he's like, "I'm so sorry," and he's laughing like hysterically. He's like it wouldn't stop, and I'm like, "Oh my god!" Like I'm not doing anything funny. I'm hanging my head out the window, and he thinks it's so fucking funny, and it's like I couldn't breathe inside the car, so I got home, dropped him off, and I went and I got a burrito
At Sheets.
at Sheets. And it rained that night, so I had to keep my windows up. So I got in the next day, and I was like, I got my car. I just got in like nothing ever fucking happened. I had to go like do something. I got in there. I'm like, oh my god, what's that fucking smell? And it all came back to me. I'm like, oh my god. It like manifested in there over a fucking night. I'm I got a new carpet scrubber. And I was out there in the rain scrubbing these seats, man.
Yes.
Where were you?
Oh.
So let's go with the real version now, because as true to form, thank you. That was funny. That was entertaining.
That's how it
like an idiot.
happened. That is how it happened.
Hey, I got to give you credit. At least you came out of the bathroom on your own.
That's where they got carried out of.
This guy here, when we were there, I was outside smoking, and they came out and got me and says, "I think your buddy needs a little help." I walk into the bar. I thought he's going to be passed out at the bar. No, we walked past the bar and went straight to the bathroom. I was like, oh, this is going to go bad. He's passed out between the urinal and the toilet, leaning up against the petition.
The safest place.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wish I would have took pictures. I really do. I kick myself every day for that. The bouncer says, well, we can get him up. I can get him into the car. I said, okay. So he picks him up, throws him over the shoulder.
He's a big dude.
Big dude. He tells me, he says, I'm sorry. He said, I almost dropped your buddy. I says, why? Was he heavy? He said, no. He said, once I got him up in the air and we were walking towards the truck, he said, Dave just woke up and said, this is the lightest I've ever felt. So the bouncer is laughing his ass off and damn near drops him. But needless to say, we had some very great people and stuff that drove us both home.
Yes.
We were
To
very
your house.
responsible.
Yeah.
Poor Michelle.
Yeah. Until we got home, and I took him into my house to the spare bedroom, trying to take his boots off for him, to get him into the spare bed. And he's coming up with all kinds of crazy shit. And I'm laughing my ass off, falling into the wall,
Knocking every picture.
knocking everything over. My wife just walks in. She looks, shakes her head, turns around, walks out.
Your wife and my wife are probably best friends then.
Yep. So at least he walked out on his own, not this guy. Nope.
So I'm standing by the jukebox. I just put quarters up to play pool. I'm fine. I'm the only one that's not drinking Red Stag except for one that night. Yeah. And somebody bought me a shot of Jameson at the bar. When she brought it to me, it never even dawned on me, didn't think anything of it. It was cloudy. Jameson's not supposed to be cloudy. I didn't think about this till after the fact.
When's the last time? Like after all right.
I'm telling my story. You take a back seat.
All right.
Somebody roofied him.
Well, he didn't, and I'm trying to figure out because I didn't get into it with the bartender that night. But that's I'm jumping stories here. So I'm standing by the jukebox, and all of a sudden, I swear, it felt like somebody had just like ripped my gut in half. Like, I mean, it was painful. It was stabbing, and I was like, all right, fuck it. The worst thing you can do is take a shit in a bar. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody ever does. I go in, sit down.
Yeah, this joint don't even have a door. It is like a small hallway with a sink and a toilet. No door.
There's a door.
There was a door?
There's a door.
I don't think there's a door.
There's a door.
That's every place I played.
And he says, I don't remember.
This will tell. We need to go there and see if there's a door. If there is a door on the bathroom,
And then we'll send him a picture and everything.
if there's a door,
And that'll prove who's telling the truth.
your story's more credible than mine. If there is no door,
So
then you are king of the shart.
I went in, sat down the first time. Everything was okay at first, but then just like all hell broke loose.
What do you mean by hell broke loose, Bill?
All hell broke loose.
What do you mean? Explain. I don't understand.
In a bad way.
The devil went down to Georgia, and I tell you what, he got his soul.
The Hershey squirts.
He was running in the mud.
So I get out. This part's we're on the same page here. So I go out, and I go over and I get my beer. I take 2 swigs, and I went, I can't. Run back in, sit down. I barely am able to sit down in time, and like it was the apocalypse.
Oh
Luckily,
God!
the sink was right there because I mean it was a double banger, guys.
You thought it was bad before. This is
so I grab a hold of the sink. I'm doing my thing. I'm back and forth, and I'm laying there just like in agony at this point.
You okay? Don't Taco Bell.
So I made a run for the border.
And now we know why we do Ring of Fire.
Yeah.
Everything's good. I come out, but I am not feeling well. And there's they're banging on the door. Like they're banging on this door like crazy.
Oh, so
it
there
was like
wasn't
the only bathroom in town. It's like the only
So
one.
I finally come out and there's a fucking line. So I look at Steve. I'm like, dude, I don't care about my fucking beer. I got another buddy that's there. He's trying to help. We get outside and I'm like, all right, I think I'm fine. We get in the car.
With a dookie stain.
There was no dookie stain. Period. So we get in the car. And I'm sitting there. I'm like, my gut's killing me. Like it hit all again. And I'm sitting there. I'm like, no offense, but I felt like a woman. Like I'm clenching my legs. I'm grabbing my stomach. I'm just like every fucking thing I can do. And he's over there. He's like, you're not going to do it, are you? You're not going to do it. No, you'll be all right. We're okay. He hit a fucking curve doing Mach 5.
I had to get him before he farted.
And he gives me the weirdest look and he goes, you didn't do it. And that triggered me. Like I start laughing and
all over.
All hell broke
at that
loose.
point. It was faced with a cougar. But this guy, it gets even better.
But you did it and you looked over at me and you smiled like you were relieved.
I was not smiling.
I was like, you son of a bitch.
He always gets this look. He gets this like crazy deer in the headlights, like
You did,
which it kills me every time. So I start laughing naturally. What happens along? I mean, it's rapid fire at this point.
Oh, geez.
The first time was just a little bit. I was able to contain just enough. As soon as he made me laugh, and then he's hanging out the window, he's over there. Oh, I can't. Oh, and I'm laughing like an idiot. We get back to the house.
It's like the laugh parts. It was terrible.
We get back here, and we found the paper towels the next day, by the way. So no, there was no shirt, there was nothing like that. You tried to clean up before you even left. I just went straight to the door.
And then I got a burrito.
And then Sarah, my wife, she meets me at the door. Like, cause we're, I don't know. Nobody called. I don't know. It's just a woman's intuition. She knew something was up.
Coming in hot.
So I came in and just like my guts twisted. And I mean, it was just the worst. I'm laying in the middle of the living room floor. She's freaking out. I'm in agony. The next day, he's like, dude, I went and got a burrito right afterwards.
I did. I was so hungry.
There was no Hershey stain on the pants. There was nothing like that. It wasn't until we got in the car that things went really south.
So to speak.
I am the only one that I was actually sober up until that point, or at least buzzed. Anything else?
I will find out if that bathroom stall has a door on that
Hey,
door. or
you
not.
were banging on.
We'll find out the credibility. Because I've
said
been in
they
that
were-
bathroom many times.
No,
said they were
there
banging
is
on the
no
doors. They
stall
must have
door
doors.
inside. There is a toilet and a sink, but there is a bathroom door.
Yeah, of course. There's a
Okay.
bathroom door.
All door.
Yeah, dude. When it comes to like dive bars, you're not gonna find a smaller one. Like it's a cramped-in area. There's a women's room, a men's room that each have just one toilet. Dude, it's just
Sounds like our kind of place.
That's the
huh?
Darlington Hotel in Darlington, PA. There it is. That's
Oh,
the same
Jesus.
place. Yeah.
Obviously, you guys never been to the Paradise Bar in PA.
Wait, Paradise. Is it by Newcastle?
Yes.
Okay, I have been there.
Okay. You know the it used to be a hotel.
Yeah, right.
They still sell. They still rented rooms on occasion.
Yeah, if they
I
have
think-
to.
I think one of our funnest bars and stuff that I miss that was Thelma's
Yeah.
Yes.
over in PA.
Yes. In
Don't
Sharp,
even-
Sharp,
Sharpsville,
Sharpsville, PA.
Don't even.
We played
Don't need to
Thelma.
know- they don't need to know my story.
We
Oh, Jason, dude, I think all of us have done that. Every one of us have done that.
Fucking love Thelma's. Thelma's is no more, my friends. They're
Oh,
No.
yeah, no.
No,
Yeah.
he did that.
He
at a
did
rest
that at a
stop,
rest stop.
Stone straight.
Yeah, he
He
wasn't
was
even
out.
drinking.
He comes out and looks at me and he says, "Oh my God." He's like, "I just pissed in the sink." And I said, "What do you mean you just pissed in the sink?" He said, "I thought it was in the stall." And he said, "I looked up and saw myself." I'm like, "No, you didn't." He said, "Yes, I did." Yeah. He
Hey,
was not drinking at all.
I wasn't even drinking.
No.
I was just tired.
Sure you were.
Yeah, I was.
No,
Okay.
and no one else can be tired while Dave's driving because he'll hit the rumble strips for sure.
Tired of not
Yeah.
drinking, man.
Every time.
No.
But we do have to give a shout out to Keith Sturgeon,
Yes.
who just he was the one that painted the SOB guitar, which Dave's going to show everybody right now.
Close, Dave. Dave,
Closer.
closer.
Oh, guys, I saw that posted. That is sick.
Fuck, that's
Yep.
badass, man.
That's very cool.
So that's going to be in Gnarly Magazine.
Yep.
But what your viewers can't see is everything that you see here is all pinstriped.
It's all lined.
All right.
It's all
That
lined.
is all lined to make up that design.
Yep.
Free
Oh,
hand.
that's
Dude,
a-
that's tight.
That's a piece of fucking art right there. That's what that is.
Yeah. And
Well-
I actually have the privilege of playing this song, and I've set it up so that the strings are a little high, so I can play the slide on red, white, and blue. So,
I want to know what's Jason's preference of drink since Red Stag is not his.
No, it's Maker's Mark. I can tell you that right now.
Maker's Mark, girl.
he likes that. What's
Oh,
that?
Wow.
He likes
Wow.
shine too.
Yeah, between shine.
Yeah.
But-
shine.
One thing and stuff that, will let your viewers know that when we decide to retire and hang it up, which I don't see that happening anytime
Nope.
soon,
No.
this guitar actually goes to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Dude, that's awesome.
As it should.
Is the Academy of Country Music watching?
Oh yeah. I just got a message when you did your last break and we were playing, you were playing House of the Rising Sun. The Academy of Country Music is actually watching your podcast right now.
They
Are
love
you
it.
serious?
Right on.
They said they
Love
love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Gotta be on my
loving it.
best behavior. I'm gonna be on my best behavior.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Yeah, it's
We
my
just
life
told
for
an
that.
epic shark
No.
story.
And then you jumped crazy.
Oh, come on. God damn it. Man.
There with the button going.
you gotta think they actually let me in. Okay, so I did not set the bar very high. To wind up going across.
I'll see your bar and I'll lower you one.
You have to take it too low.
With the short story.
Yeah.
Maker's mark. Here, cheers.
Little maker's mark for our bouncer friend there.
Oh,
Well, yeah, man, that's good, man. I like your music. I really like how you guys do it. Like you guys have like that don't give a fuck attitude. Where no, I mean seriously, that's what I think.
they're
Well,
talking about.
Oh, hell no.
Steve-O decided he was gonna.
yeah. Like if you guys like it, that's it. You know what I mean? If everybody else wants to follow suit, that's on them.
Right.
I think that's a great way to pursue this shit, man. Even in the covers that you did, I'm not gonna lie, Dave. I have not listened to the daughter song, My Daughter's Day, but that's gonna be the first thing I do when we get off live here. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna listen to that one.
And then when you listen to Red, White, and Blue, I've done all the guitar work in that as well.
Well, the very next break we take, that was actually going to be the song choice.
Oh, all right.
Actually,
Very cool.
and another big shout out is if anybody, your listeners, download that song.
Yes.
100% of any of the downloads and streams of that song goes to the disabled American veterans.
Yep.
Which song's that?
Red,
Red, white, and blue.
White and blue.
Red, White, and Blue. Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Because
Yep.
of the disabled
We
American
have our local chapter, which we have supported for ever since we started. And then the national chapter is where Leonard Skinner sends
their
their share.
Yeah. And to wind up, commenting what Jason just, wound up saying. Yes. Me and Dave was at the Butler rally for the second one.
I was there, Arliss. Why don't you text me, bro? No, text me, man.
Hey, we were there too. But here's the thing. When we got back to the truck, once Trump, finished the rally, Trump called us.
Yeah.
Shut the front door.
No, seriously.
No, seriously.
Not only did he get on the phone, but Elon Musk got on the phone as well.
Oh, dude, come on.
And what did they do? They said, get Dave the fuck out of here.
Well, yeah,
You're probably going to send me on this.
What's Dave doing here?
What people don't know is after they knew we were there, we were followed home by a drone, just to make
Until
sure
Dave went to sleep.
Dave left the state of Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
So I do apologize, for the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, that I brought him into the state.
Yeah, but I own property in the state of Pennsylvania.
Oh.
Not anymore.
Eminent domain, baby.
Yeah, they're revoking that shit. Nope. We're gonna look into that.
They got their own drone assigned
So
specifically
I
to
mean,
Dave.
you got this awesome phone call. You got to share it. Well, I mean, what did the man say to you?
It was actually, thanking us. You can show them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took a screenshot when it came up because honestly,
to the right.
when we got back to the truck, I thought it was my wife calling to find out, how the rally went and everything. And it actually came up on my phone, Donald J. Trump.
Yeah.
And he thanked us for our support and, endorsing, the Trump campaign from the Republican Party. And then Elon Musk came up. But yeah, this was actually the screenshot.
No,
No,
shit.
nice.
One of our fans actually made a picture of this for me, Dave, and Mike. They didn't know you were a Trump supporter. They'd have made you one.
Yeah, Bonnie didn't know.
Yeah.
But
I can't
but
believe you
yeah,
bought
like I
Dave.
said, that was a great honor. And matter of fact, not to say a whole bunch, which I can actually probably read a little bit. I'll read that segment of it. The song that we're doing for the Academy of Country Music. Okay, hold on. I gotta find.
Yeah,
Okay,
back way
yeah, I've got a way back. I've sent Sandy so many
and Joellen and me and
yeah, I wrote so many songs, in the last few days, but the new song actually is going to be called Bullet for Freedom. And it actually has the one verse in it will actually say, Trump's got the wound he'll bear for the dreams we all share. We've got the promise to keep in valleys wide and steep.
Oh,
And that's our shout out to the president. That will be in the lyrics that'll be going to the Academy of Country Music.
That's good, man. So you were there. I was there. You saw the Star Spangled Banner then when our friend from Butler there, Gary Burke performed it.
Yep.
Yeah, Gary
Yeah, that
Burke
was
did
good
it.
stuff for him. What did you guys think about Burke?
Yeah, I actually the next day I messaged him and I said, you did an awesome job, because I've corresponded with him on Facebook for a long time. He's followed us. I followed him. I said he did a great job on his original, plus doing the Star Spangled Banner. But I think, the most memorable part of that entire rally was when somebody had heat exhaustion and Trump stopped his speech.
Yeah.
And while the medical staff was taking care of that person, the entire crowd, over 120,000 people, singing the Star Spangled Banner.
Wow, that was great.
It was crazy. It was like one of those goosebump moments.
Yes, it was. I mean, if you are not an American, you would not understand the goosebumps that everybody had. And the thing of it is, everybody was represented, there at that rally. I mean, you had every walks of life, from different, ethnic groups, sexual orientation, no matter who you were, everybody was welcome. There was love in the air. And, hearing the Star Spangled Banner from 120,000 people, I mean, that was absolutely incredible.
you didn't get any video of this.
Yeah, it's on our it's on our thing. It's on our thing.
I'm talking about like everybody singing.
No, because I was so engorged in the moment, man. I was like, everybody else got their phones up. The last thing I want to do is have my fucking phone up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I took a video.
I was feeling proud. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when Lee Greenwood sang, I got a video of it and the flag flying behind it. But, the moment, like Steve saying, when the crowd just spontaneous, and he actually took Trump off guard. He wasn't, prepared, but then he started singing along too. It was just absolutely amazing and stuff to wind up seeing 120,000 people singing, the national anthem. I mean, that was the coolest thing. I mean,
dude, I felt American as shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. It wasn't like what side you're on or nothing like that. Like for those minutes, in and out of that whole rally, I just kept feeling American. People would come out. It was kind of like a Woodstock, where everybody was fucking fried, but they weren't fried here. Everybody else came up, man. Much love. Hey, just like trying to gain unity or unify and shit like that.
Yeah,
it was nice. I just grabbed the person in front of me and like we just listened, and it was nice, man.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah, it was a shocking moment. I mean, it was unbelievable. And we were, I don't know where you were standing, Steve. We were right by where the paratroopers came down.
Yeah.
I wasn't far. There was a lift that kept going up, and this guy was going up on a lift to take pictures. And he did during the Star Spangled Banner. Everybody got pissed off because they had to start the engine. And if you were right next to it, I mean, I wasn't far from the concession stands because girls got to eat.
You were on the right side. We were over on the left.
Yes.
Okay. I was like straight down from the big screen where the cranes were hanging the TV and the speakers.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
I was straight down from there. So I mean, I could see because I'm tall, but like anybody else couldn't see. But I could actually like see them firsthand.
We were on the left side of all that.
Yeah, we saw all the reporters and the cameras. That's where we were just right off of that place where
I probably rubbed up against you guys, and you guys didn't even know, but you would have felt it.
Well, I'm sure we would have.
I thought my
I don't know, man.
Dave's like, oh, that was you. Dave, that was me.
I was laying on the ground, dude. I was all
On a side note, we were just talking about GB3. I was actually, if he had prior engagement, he was actually trying to come on tonight to give you guys an actual opportunity to kind of talk face to face. Well, so to say, for the first time. But that's what I was messaging him a little while ago. Actually, he still might pop on.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, just to kind of say hi and.
It's been a minute since we talked to the GB3.
Yeah, he did an amazing job. Me and they both were talking about that, when we were out there.
Yeah, he wrote his song. It was when we talked to him 2 weeks after he actually came out and published it after that shooting up here in Butler. 2 weeks. He said it just hit him and he had to get it out as soon as possible. He's like, this is it, signed, sealed, delivered, man.
Yeah,
beautiful song, man. And that kind of makes me want to listen to your guys, just as much.
I'm looking forward to it just from the lyrics alone.
Yeah,
just that short bit.
If you don't get it out, it slips away.
It's good. It's good stuff. And some artist said earlier, when he writes songs, you guys write songs about being real. Like being like something people can relate to. And I'll go back to it every fucking time and time again. I will only listen to songs after 1 minute if in the first minute you grab me and I can relate to it.
That's mostly what me and Dave, when we've gotten together and we write a song, it's mainly, not only writing from experience, but it's writing songs that, everybody can relate to.
Absolutely.
Good for the soul.
Yep.
Is another one. I wrote it about, personal experience, hanging out with friends, but who can't, relate, hanging out with good friends, listening to good music, drinking whiskey. It's good for the soul.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I agree with it, man. 100%. I listen to a lot of music. I'm sure you guys fucking obviously do.
Don't ask Dave. He really screwed up stuff.
My range.
Well, Dave's fucked. We know this.
I have collected over the years probably over 12,000 different types. Same genres all around the world. That is what I do. I like to collect music, and I listen to a lot of European metal, symphonic rock. Okay, and a lot of inspiration is basically just, okay, I'm going to grab this music, I'm going to go with it, and I'm taking it, and I'm just going to run with it. That's what I do. I love it. I love it. I can listen to anything.
I don't know about you, Matt, but I'm glad that somebody else feels our pain of who we have to deal with.
Yep. Once again, relatable.
Yeah.
That's gotta suck.
Dave, you're making it sound so dramatic and beautiful, but you ain't telling them the crap that you just played for me and Matt last rehearsal.
Some of it was nice. I won't go as far as calling it all crap. Some of it was good crap. And I'll tell him too. I was like, boy, that really sucked. But the last thing you did was pretty cool. And I can hook up with that. But that first shit was just.
So you said
it was relatable.
Well, he said European metal and symphonic metal. So we're talking like Nightwish. Maybe even some Cradle of Filth.
Halloween, Gamma
Halloween.
Oh, we both like the one.
Yeah. Oh,
Rammstein.
Yep. Yes. Yes. I listen. Oh yeah, industrial metal. That's Rammstein. He asked me to send him some stuff for Christmas. He had a DJ thing.
Yeah, I was doing a radio show, and that was probably the wildest Christmas show anybody ever seen.
So I put together some stuff. I sent it over to him, and everything. But he did actually play Rammstein.
Yes.
Okay, and I was. Yeah.
But then again, I play Cheech and Chong, Santa's old lady.
Yeah, Santa's old lady.
That's a
You know, uh, needless to say, this was like my last show on radio.
Yes.
I'm a Rush guy. Believe it or not. I go from Rush to Kiss to Nino DiGregorio, I think her name is. She's a violin player, and she's playing Van Halen solos on an electric violin.
He's badass as fuck.
Yeah.
And she rocks. And Yo-Yo Ma's a Japanese violinist. I listen to him a lot. He pulls off some solos out of A, but in the Dorian scale. Why, I don't know, but it sounds really cool. So I live with that, and I do a lot of Chicago, Boston, Journey, Van Halen. I can't think of anything else that I ever listened to that I really.
Well, you got to play with the Blues Brothers.
Oh yeah, I did play with the Blues Brothers in 1979. I was 14 years old. I played trombone with them, and their trombone player Tom Malone fell and broke his ankle, and I actually traveled to Cincinnati on a plane to play with them at the Cincinnati Universal Amphitheater. And that was so cool, but they were more concerned with my dance steps than the music. They were like, okay, we take 3 steps left here and then flare the horn. And I was, what about the music? They're like, don't worry about that. We got it covered. I'm like, well, why am I here?
I don't find you as a dancer, Matt. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling it.
Younger and 100 pounds lighter. So,
Well, look who's talking.
I
The
know.
only way he turns in the Fred Astaire is after a few shots.
yeah, quite a
All right, so this is cool. I think this is why this works because all right, so Matt in his spare time, he's listening to the music. He's listening to
He's well-rounded, in other words, Dave.
like he's probably listening to songs and he probably doesn't even hear the lyrics. He's listening to the violin.
Exactly.
He's listening to the Gregorian. He's listening to what's going on behind the scenes of the voice. Then we got dipshit over here in the middle, and
Wow.
and he's listening.
Shots are fired.
And he's listening to the slide guitar. He's looking how to throw some chili in the pepper. He's looking to put some gasoline into the fire. He's listening to your Rammsteins. He's listening to your European metals.
We have to.
I
We have
was waiting for another analogy. I mean, they always come in
somebody
threes.
else
they say,
call Dave a dipshit. I mean, come on. We have to drink.
He's listening. He's listening to yeah, that pepper. And then you got Arliss over here, and he's over there looking for the poetry to put this shit together. You know what I mean? So you got the Celtic woman on my right, Celtic woman on my right.
He's the Southern Outlaw guy.
You got Rammstein in the middle, and you
Okay.
got Edward Allan Poe on my left. How the fuck if you put these bitches in a blender, how does this work?
Yeah.
Well, you come up with this.
Yeah,
That's
that's what you get.
Then
And that's
our
why this works. That's why this works.
speed. He is a thrash speed freak.
He is.
We start out
Pink
with
Floyd. Pink Floyd. What other?
if he was in
Rush.
Pink Floyd, it would have been
Rush.
Rush.
Right.
Yeah.
He loves Rush.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Every time we rehearse, I play a Rush song. He goes, "Oh, I know that." I'm
Yeah,
like,
Neil
yeah, you
Peart.
sure
Oh,
do.
yeah.
This is my jam.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, let's play it. Let's jam.
And I can tell you what, Mikey definitely carries the rhythm. I mean, and I don't know what makes us strong because we like
every one of you.
to emphasize what we do, if that's a way to say it.
We're
bring
just
power.
screwed up, Dave.
Yeah, well, yeah, that too.
We start out with a tune going this fast, and by the end of the time we're done writing it, it's going this fast.
Right.
Kind of cool, but
does the alcohol help just a little bit?
Actually, we don't do much drinking while we're writing.
No,
No.
it probably would help.
afterwards,
I don't know.
I will say one time we had a fill-in drummer, and I thought Mike is actually my cousin. I played with music with him my entire life. We had a fill-in drummer, and I thought he was fast. We did Ring of Fire at a show, and I turned into a rap star that quick.
Oh fuck!
Arliss's face was so red. I don't think he could give all the words out.
I think it was blue at the end.
I think so too, but my fingers were moving so damn fast.
Oh, wait, no flames.
I was like, okay, man.
I look back at Dave, and he's supposed to be the guy that keeps the band, in
yeah.
check. I look back at him, and he just goes,
I swear, I was spraying my shoulders as I was playing.
Go with it.
I said,
So we just
had
went
to go.
with it.
Yep.
And that was Mr. Rob Ritter.
Robert,
"Yep,
Yeah.
Mr. Rob Ritter."
Robert Ritter.
Yeah.
He was the speed demon.
Speed Demon. We were.
You guys got anything coming up, like somewhere like close by, like we could watch? Like, what do you guys have coming up?
Let's see. January 4th will be at JR's Pub in Austintown, Ohio.
That's always fun.
Yep.
That'll be a fun one.
get there.
February 8th, we will be at Long Boys in Champion, Ohio.
Which is only about an
and-
hour from here at best. It's about 50-minute drive.
Yeah.
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 Austintown is closer to you guys.
Yeah. Austin Town's actually close.
Yeah,
got
the
good wings,
Austintown
too.
show will be closer to you guys.
Yep.
We're gonna mark that down.
Yeah. They got good food. They got.
It's always a good time there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they
Yeah.
got backstage passes to meet the band?
Right. Well,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're media stars now, so we go for the press passes,
Yeah.
which could put us just about anywhere.
No, I'm just gonna go back there in my my onesie and have Arliss read me a nighttime story. That's all I want.
Can I not be in the room when
Yeah,
that happens?
I'm going
I'm
over
sorry, that was awkward.
before you guys on night before Christmas, real quick.
Shit.
And now we're back to the fans only page.
There we go. It's better than Dave's feet only.
Yeah, I did that at the Christmas show
He
last
did.
year.
He did read it. He did.
He did, and I think I have a video of it, and I will find it and send it to you.
Twas
No,
the.
no.
We can hear
No,
her.
I'm good. I'm honestly good. You guys did do some Christmas stuff. No, you did not.
Well,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we just released it.
Yep.
so right before we get into that, let's go ahead and take another break.
Yeah.
And I feel very appropriate about playing Red, White, and Blue.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
thank you.
Oh,
Tis the season.
Tis the season.
tis the season.
Work on the mouse here. So, give or take, after a 4-minute poem, we will be right back and let the mayhem continue.
All right.
Off we go.
We don't have no plastic LA friends. Ain't on the edge of no popular trend. Ain't never seen the inside of that magazine DQ. We don't care if you're a lawyer or Texas old man. Some waitress busting ass at some liquor stand. You got soul, we hang out people just like you. My hair's turning white, neck's always been red. Always still blue, always been here, trying to sing the truth. Yeah, the same. We've always been red, white, and blue. gave our lives. Serve this great country, what they complain about. We loved our family, we loved our kids. You know it's love that makes a man so rich. And that's where it's at. If they don't like it, they can just get the hell out. My hair's turning white, neck's always been red. My collar's still blue, I've always been here, trying to sing the truth. Yeah, we can sing. We've always been red, white, and blue. How about you? Red, white, and
And we are back. If I can ever get them uncovered again. There we go.
Man, good fucking song, dude. I just told Bill, I was like, listen to Dave fucking guitar over there.
That's what I said.
Thank you.
Thank you, Steven.
And I had Matt was up in there.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
good, man. That is good shit, man. Like, dude, Arliss, sorry, man. I could totally tune your voice out, dude. You have some instrumental talent in your fucking background. All right.
Wow.
Yeah. No. Seriously. I heard
Lead singer's just a thing now. I mean, it's just,
Yeah,
I heard the music. I was listening to the music. I was listening to what they were doing. And
Debbie's back.
and between, hey babe.
Hey, babe.
Yeah, in betwixt the words, and yeah, it was yeah, man. There's some serious talent behind you, Arliss. Don't fuck
carrying
this
your
up.
Jesus. And that's about as brutally honest as you can get. Right
Do not
there.
let these guys go, Arliss. Do
your
not
own
let them
shit.
go.
That's
Lose
it.
the hat.
We'll pay for the honeymoon. It's all good.
Lose the hat and the Budweiser, and we're good.
Damn.
Thank you very much.
Is Arliss the only one in the band that drinks Budweiser?
No, we actually
No,
all do when
we
we're
all
on
do.
stage.
They're sponsored. They have to.
I know, man. I mean, fuck. But
Oh, thanks, Jason.
you know what? One day someone probably will make
Next
me a
month,
believer
you know,
in the
Dad's
Budweiser
only,
again.
bod GQ, that's where we're headed. So,
Hey, I'm in shape. Round does
I
the
was
shape.
thinking more along the lines of like Jet Magazine, maybe.
Oh, yeah. I'm with you on that, bro.
Yeah.
I think it's time.
One on National Geographic.
Time life. Yeah, I mean,
I got your back, Sandy.
I will. You guys want to hear a funny story that
I
just
love
happened?
we
funny
always
stories.
want to hear a funny story.
Indulge me.
That just happened to me recently. Okay, and this has nothing to do with the band, but
Oh,
the one
shit.
thing that I did do when this all finished.
Sidebar to that, though, I am paying for circus lessons now.
All right.
So,
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
Arliss called sidebar.
Okay.
Fuck.
Oh, you-
I have some property in Pennsylvania that is right along the beautiful Clarion River. Okay, about 30 miles upriver from Cook's Forest. Okay, it's where my family comes from. So
All right.
anyway, I was going to cut down a couple of trees or top them off, and so my cousin said you can use the 40-foot ladder, and I said okay, fine. So I grabbed the 40-foot ladder, put it down. I took my other ladder and I went down, and he wanted some limbs cut by the river. So I started to cut by the river. My son and his girlfriend are with me, and all of a sudden the limb breaks free. The ladder kicked out from under me, and I was jetted out 60 feet and landed on my face and my hands, okay, in the mud, buried in the mud. So my son comes down, comes running. He says he thought I was dead because 6 inches either way I would have been. But whatever happened, I did a perfect cartwheel in midair and landed on my face. So
Your daughter-in-law told you.
yeah, my daughter-in-law told me. So basically, she says, "You landed." She said,
He got a 10. Yeah, 10.
I got a 10.
10 in the air.
She's a cheer coach.
10.
Well, you
I
said
got-
6 inches, and Steve got excited. So I mean,
And then he said 10. And now we're on 10.
I walked up. My son finally got me awake, and I got up. I walked up the bank, which is 20 feet deep, further than what I was in the tree. And the first thing I did was take my hands, stick it out, and played air guitar.
Made sure.
Made sure I could play air guitar.
My son's like,
That was my son's like, "What are you doing, Dad?" He says, "I said I can still play." I said, "That's all that matters."
Okay.
Whatever condition the rest of me was in, I did not care.
That is such a Dave thing to do.
Dave.
Yes.
So, in other words, Dave tried out for Tarzan and wound up making it for George of the Jungle.
I was looking for that other
10
tree.
inches is doing something right.
I'm sorry, I was looking for the other tree. It
Airborne.
wasn't there.
Airborne.
You made a
Do you
crazy
guys ever look at this guy and you're like, fucking Dave?
Arizona out, you know.
Just like nod your head like fucking Dave.
Yep.
Matt.
I just get up. I got up, and I mean, I was fine. You know, I mean,
I'm okay.
Why? That's crazy.
Well, that's because he landed on his head. We knew he was
Yeah.
okay. That's the hardest part.
But what about Matt? Does Matt seems like he's like the den mother over there? Like he looks at you guys and he's like
no.
he's like these fucking bitches.
he's got the smallest beard.
Dude.
Oh my god! It's not about the size. It's not about the size when it comes to the beard. It's called manscaping. Dave shit is fucking in line. It is fucking.
Calm down over there, Bob Ross.
It is
the manscaping.
symmetrical. Dave puts time into what he has.
I'm sorry with that comment. I think he just gave his wife a heart attack over there.
I'm going to tell you about Matt.
Okay.
I can tell you about Matt
Uh-oh.
real quick.
Oh shit.
But Dave,
Has had
about
the
Matt's
most,
beard.
he has had the most broken bones of any individual I've ever known.
yes.
He has been in motorcycle accidents. He has been in a motocross accident. He just falls down and he has an accident. But I'll tell you what, he has had more broken bones, more things happen to him. We actually played a gig in West Virginia one time in my previous project. Okay.
there you go.
We couldn't even show him on tape because of the insurance company, because he was just in an accident with his motorcycle.
Like
A deer.
I hit a deer.
He hit a deer.
Broke ribs. and
Killed
he was
the
on
deer, though.
stage.
He killed, yes.
Yeah, I broke 3 ribs, dislocated my left shoulder, dislocated my left hip, and my finger. And at the accident scene, I just pushed my finger back where it was supposed to be.
Christmas is coming up. Let your wife know that what you want is bubble wrap.
Yeah.
Lots
She's
of fucking
more
bubble
yourself.
wrap.
How about 3 wheels?
yeah.
And then we went
Yeah,
on vacation.
you should ride in the trunk,
6
bud.
days later. 6 days later, we went on vacation to Mexico. So I get to the airport, and the girl says, "Do you want a wheelchair?" I'm not. No, I can make it. She goes, "It's the farthest terminal from here that you're going to go to." I was like, "Okay, wheelchair." Well, we blurred through security with the wheelchair. I was like, "All right, this works." And so we get there, and we get out of the limo at the resort, and the girl says, "Do you want a wheelchair?" I went, "Oh yeah, I do. This is awesome." I just pushed around, and I wound up just floating and drinking the whole time. I floated
Are
around
you
the
fucking
pool.
kidding me?
No, I just
All right, so Matt might be the bad. So who the fuck is the den mother? Because it's not Matt.
I will say it's none of us.
Sandy, she's the one that would crack the whip.
Where's the drummer? And you said the drummer's no taller than a can of Coke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we get played in Australia or New Zealand, actually a
Zealand,
lot.
Yeah.
And I've already made the joke and stuff. If they ever, they're talking about, bringing us next fall to New Zealand to play.
Yeah, I got time. Yeah. Yo, Jason just said he's working that week. You guys need a bouncer. I got you.
It gets even better. There are no snakes in New Zealand.
There's no snakes. No.
No,
There are no snakes in New Zealand.
Dude, I'll carry everything
Unless
you
they've
got.
introduced some in the last couple years, there are no snakes in New Zealand.
Whatever you guys need, I'll carry that shit.
When they bring us back to New Zealand to play, we have to return one of the hobbits that we took.
Yeah,
That'd be Mike.
that would be
And that
That's
would
your
be-
drummer. Yeah. Small people, hairy feet. Yes.
Is it hard to find outside of the Shire?
I'll tell you.
Oh,
what.
that's great, man. Yeah, fucking.
Bilbo Mikins.
Oh, you got to tell him that tomorrow.
So
But-
is Mike now your den mother then?
Oh, hell no. That's Sandy all day long.
Sandy is definitely
Yeah.
the mother.
Yeah.
She cracks the whip.
Yeah. She's our babysitter.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
sounds like you guys have been all over. Like you've been to New Zealand. Outside the U.S. Like, so what are some of the countries you guys have played?
We haven't actually played outside, but our
No.
music is.
It's-
Our
Yeah.
music is actually played in 137.
7 countries.
I played outside the U.S. I played in Europe, Mexico, and Canada, but that's about it, really. Because most of it was with the Warren Junior Military Band. I played a tuba, and they acted like I was a rock star. It was hilarious.
I know you blow. I'm not
Oh,
surprised.
wait a minute. I was in the military. I did not play music in Mexico, but I did.
Oh, we gotta put Matt in the middle now.
That is totally different.
No, I sat in with a Beatles tribute band in Mexico one time, and these guys were singing Beatles songs with a Spanish accent. It was hilarious.
And you're blowing a tuba.
No, that was with the bass. I was bass guitar.
Okay.
Yeah. Tuba was in Germany and England and France and Italy and can't remember where else. I was pretty much drunk the whole time.
Well, I will tell you this.
Sounds like Europe.
Kind of a theme going here,
Yeah.
I told my kids when they were young, I says, they wanted to play music. And I said, well, play something you can finger because your father can't blow nothing.
We beg to differ.
I don't know if we can say
I'm
that on there.
sorry, Dave. I could go a lot of different directions with that.
What would it sound?
And I guarantee Facebook just flagged us. Okay.
But why? After some of the crap I've seen on there?
Yeah. So, do you think like since would you guys have traveled so much if it wasn't for music?
I would have because my wife was a travel agent. That's about it, though. I wouldn't have traveled though without music, probably without her.
Yeah.
Well, music has actually taken us to a lot of cool
Yeah.
places.
Yes,
so.
it has.
Music is the reason we traveled. A lot of it,
Yeah.
and it's not always good, but it's always interesting.
I mean, like when we were in Memphis, there was a bar that was actually shut down.
Yes.
They took me and Dave in.
Yep.
It was back in the 70s, when Elvis would be in town and he would go to this bar and he had his own booth.
Oh, that one in Mississippi.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And he had a stripper pole put in right by his booth.
Yeah. Right. There. Yeah.
But the thing of it is to see stuff like that, it's a lot of things that the public don't get a chance to see, and to take us behind the scenes and hear the stories from other musicians that we look up to.
Oh yeah.
It's really cool.
And you don't get that from flying over it.
No.
Right.
You get it from traveling through it
Right.
Yeah.
on land, and you get to meet the actual people that met Elvis, pretty much.
Well,
With
that
the-
stage
her
that
first-
he showed us.
Yeah.
not only did Elvis try new material out there before he performed it, on bigger stages, but Johnny Cash
Johnny
did,
Cash.
Merle Haggard,
Yep. Jennings,
Waylon
yeah.
Jennings.
Colonel was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
So
that.
I mean, it's the
Yeah.
history
Yeah.
of music is just unbelievable. When we were in Texas, we got to see the Alamo.
Yep.
And the thing of it is, you see pictures of it online or on TV.
Doesn't do justice.
It doesn't do justice when you're there.
You have to
Right.
The
be there.
goosebumps that you wind up getting, from being in a place like that, knowing the history of it, the people that died there, and Ozzy Osbourne pissing on the corner of it.
Yellow.
Right.
Yeah, he would.
He's allowed back in Texas now, though, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
last
He
year,
just recently got allowed back in.
2023, they just let him back in San Antonio, Texas.
Yeah.
They're like, the man's got the eternal buzz, so you know what? We'll let him back in. What harm can he do?
There's something about like if you like appreciate history and it's like standing in that spot where someone did 100 years ago, and you're like, dude, fucking Washington stood here
Right.
in this fucking spot, like exact fucking spot. Like they'll mark that shit on a fucking map.
Exactly.
Yep.
I think the
And,
coolest thing
Like
was
just standing there, man. It's like holy fuck.
When
It's
we
it's,
were in
it's mind blowing. It really is.
when we were in Arizona, Dave wound up taking us to the Crater Impact site that happened over 50,000 years
50,000
ago.
years, yeah.
And the thing of it is, it was a meteor that struck the Earth that was only, what'd they say, 180 feet
Yeah.
in diameter. And to see, the damage that it wound up doing to the Earth, it actually shows you how small you really are on this planet.
Oh yeah.
Down at the epicenter of this, impact site, they had a 6-foot replica of an astronaut and a 3-foot by a 5-foot flag. And you can't see it with the naked eye.
No, you have to use the binocular or the scope to see it. And I mean, the vortex within that hole it's a thing of its own.
Yeah.
I mean, planes have got caught in that vortex.
Yeah, it's a
Keep going
no-fly
around.
zone now.
Yeah, they keep going around and around and around back in the day until they ran out of gas and crash. I mean, because it held you in there. So, I mean, it says that kind of stuff. I mean, we were there and I thought, you know what, these guys would probably like to see it. That was like my third time there because my brother lives in Arizona. So I said, all right, let's go check it out. But it's those kind of things along the way that
we always wind up doing
we appreciate
the tourist stuff.
Yeah.
That a lot of people take for granted, but we wind up doing that as a group.
Yep.
Because not only is it the camaraderie that we have amongst each one of us, it brings us together. It's stories that we wind up telling, the fun we have, and the goofy stuff that we do along the way. I mean, there's never a dull moment.
No.
And believe it or not, we were sober in Memphis when I got on a luggage cart and he decided, to push me. And we started a new game of, luggage cart surfing down the the aisles. And he runs me into, the wall. But, that was, sober. I mean, we don't always have to be drunk to do stupid shit. It does help.
The police were like, we're going to give you a drunk test. We're like, so go ahead.
This is your chance.
And that's another good thing.
Now or never, baby.
The cops that we have met along the way, especially in Nashville, they were such great sports.
Oh my God.
We met a female Nashville police officer and stuff that wound up, taking a photo with us, and we kind of made it like, our drummer was, locked up in the back of the car, and we had to wind up taking pictures and shit, making nice to get him out, and
Who's in the trunk?
Yeah. So, it's the thing of, the people that we have met along the way have been absolutely amazing. And to us, that's what music is all about.
They're the best part.
One of the best experiences was in Tempe when we did for Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah.
we actually were in Tempe, and it was rappers. I mean,
yeah.
all
He's
kinds.
the only cool band.
We were the only band.
We were the
We're the
only
only band,
band there,
And
and
only white.
and it was amazing because everybody was so amazing. I
Yeah.
mean, we would meet people, we talk about music, and we actually had.
Well, we didn't
individual-
know how we were going to be accepted.
No, we
at
did
all.
not.
We were the only white people there.
Our guitar player and stuff was actually shit. The other guitar player was
Yeah.
shitting the brick.
Yeah,
What's this guy?
yeah.
Yeah, that was Bob.
I was like, man, we're in trouble.
Hey, what did you do to Steve today? I'm telling you.
He sat in the middle. That's what he had to do. Bullseye.
Just say rubber snake. And I
All
promise
those
you this
people and
man.
stuff were absolutely amazing.
You'd be
They were.
surprised at how many, well, quote unquote rappers want to do
A collaboration.
collaborations with us.
Yeah.
There's a platinum artist in Cleveland that wants to do
Yeah.
a collaboration with
Yes.
us.
Yep.
People don't realize how big the hip hop scene is in Cleveland.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
actually played the Cleveland Music Awards last year in August.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my jury's still out on collabs. Especially if you get a band like you guys and say, I don't know, I'm just throwing out there. I'm gonna say fucking T-Pain.
All right.
It's one of the only ones I know. You guys plus T-Pain remaking an older song.
That could be cool.
I mean, it either works or it doesn't. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
It depends if it's done.
It's got to be like the right recipe.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
either go fuck up the old song and people are gonna get pissed off,
Yep.
Oh my god, I don't know.
or it's going to be good. You know what I mean?
Well-
So it's kind of like a chemistry experiment, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
And at that-
Okay, I'm going to call this one out real quick. Steve-O, MGK is not a rapper. No,
well,
he's barely even
I
an
have
alternative.
to
He's
agree
like, you know,
because he did a version
green
of.
pop at best.
He's been remaking garbage since.
No. Me and
Oh my god, April was
manager
going to
are
shoot
actually
me now for
from
saying that.
West Virginia, and they just did a remake of Country Roads, and I'm sorry, but no.
That's a song. There are some songs you can't do misjustice. There
No.
are songs that like
Oh,
you ever
what?
watch. I don't know if you guys are football fans, but
Never a
What-
rapper.
whenever over there, country roads, especially when the NFL start playing over there in Europe, I don't know, maybe 2-3 years ago, whatever. The song they played was Country Roads, John Denver, and
Yeah.
everybody in that fucking stadium
knew the
knew
word.
every word.
Yeah.
And they sang it because I mean it is a classic. That is one song you cannot fuck up.
Well, Machine
And-
Gun Kelly did one.
I bet you.
And you know, and all these guys out there, especially their publicists or their agents, they should know this. Like, do not fuck this up. It will tank you.
I don't know.
You guys, can you do Country Roads? I don't know.
So me
I
and,
don't know.
me and Arliss were talking just a few days back, and
Maybe.
honestly, we were toying with the idea of a remake of All My Rowdy Friends, and from what I've heard of your guys' stuff, I think you guys could knock that one out of the park.
I would like
Honestly,
That would be fucking awesome.
Well, fucking
Yeah.
Arliss
Oh,
looks like
wait,
Williams.
wait,
I
a
mean,
lot
it's
of
not hard. we
Yeah.
can do the video.
yes, he collaborated with Bone Thugs. He also collaborated with Walk a Flock of Flame. And if it wasn't for those guys, MGK would have bombed out. I'm sorry. If you guys haven't noticed the trend, I am not a Machine Gun Kelly fan.
All right, but so my opinion on music now. So this is a good question. I want to ask some artists about this. Originality has seemed to have faded immensely
That's the hardest part, I think.
because I mean it seems like everything's been done.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
So
you gotta
now you have to come
out
up with
thousands
something
a year.
new.
Me and you
Yeah.
talked about that.
Yeah.
Trying
It's
to
easy to take something else, take an Elvis, and put a twist on it. It's easy.
Yeah.
Not easy, but it's simpler. So
Well-
you want to come up with you have to have to be totally spectacular. I wouldn't know how to fucking do this. You have to have your own beat,
Yep.
your own, your own bars, your own clefs.
Yeah.
Well,
And
here's
you have to put your own words that have never been done. Everybody's been dumped. Everybody's a patriot. God, what else did they sing about? Everybody's a bitch and a hoe. You know what I mean? So you have to find
Everybody's been drunk in a bar.
drunk at a bar. Everybody's dog
Everybody's
died.
got money.
Every dog died. Every truck got
So,
stolen.
so now, if you want that fucking that
And
smack
you're the
piece,
host, so you hit all the bars.
The bad thing is there's only 22 drum rudiments to play, so you have to start combining something somewhere. And as far as getting a groove together, you can combine things to a certain point until it starts getting sloppy and messy, and then it's gone. You don't care.
Yeah.
And so you got to keep it the kiss there. You keep it simple, stupid. So then you're back to the beginning again, where everything's the same. So
Right.
you got to figure out where to draw your line.
there's only so many notes
Yeah.
that you can play, because at the end from A to G you run out. I mean,
so many notes, so many combinations, man.
exactly.
B,
And that-
C, and G rock the world.
Yep.
but
How many different ways can you play them?
That's
They've
it.
been played.
it's about how you present the music. Okay. And I mean, the stuff that we've done, I've never heard before, because it's something that, and that's one thing I do. I do some research. I mean, I make sure that, first of all, the name of the song, that there's not another one out there,
Yeah.
or there's something similar to it. All right. So
That's gotta be tough alone. Fuck.
Yeah.
well, I mean, it's about doing some research. You got to look. I mean,
Yeah.
you have to find it. I mean, if I wanted to write a song about moonshine, okay, there's 100 songs about moonshine.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
what
Multiply
I-
that by 100, and you got about the right number.
right? But what can I do differently that presents it in a different light? You know what I mean?
Preferably in our light.
Right, in our light. I
Like,
mean, trust
relatable
me,
to our friends,
I am-
basically.
this is what I'm about right here, is figuring that thing out. But music is universal, so it's everywhere in the world. Everything you hear a clock ticking, you hear a motor running. That's music, because it is an energy that is the ears absorbed and you hear it. So what do you do with it? You know what I mean? It's up to us as artists to.
Well, that's the
just
thing,
make
you
it.
know, with us being,
Oh,
musicians, and we've been doing it for how many years now?
Yeah.
I won't even get into that,
No.
but everything that we hear has a beat,
Yep.
And a melody to it,
Yep.
whether it be a car backfiring and sounding like
Exactly.
shit to, birds singing,
Yeah. Exactly.
we come up with something with it.
Yep.
We see music all around us,
Yep.
and I guess, that just comes with the years of experience that all of us have done it.
Yep.
So
And I'll
what comes first? Does the music come first? That riff that Dave had years ago,
It can go either way.
or it doesn't fucking matter. It's like if it
Oh,
hits,
Yeah.
I'd have
That's
to say
like, recently I've wrote 7 or 8 songs in the
Right.
last 2 weeks,
Lyric wise.
Right.
lyric wise,
So-
and then it goes on to him to
Yep.
wind up, writing the music and everything,
Right.
and then we wind up presenting it to everybody else. And then
Exactly.
everybody else that adds, their part to it.
Dave does a basic chord progression,
Right.
and I'll add a groove,
Right.
and which I'm the groove guy. I like the groove.
Yeah.
And then me and Mike
you
have to
seem
be,
like the group guy.
we have to be able to click somewhere in the middle,
Right.
because it can't just all be machine gun fire.
Right.
It has to come back to some kind of
Machine
a
gun crap. Yep.
yeah.
Well, that's one of the biggest things, is being a guitarist. You have to almost and these guys pick up on it right away, because during the verses, I'll quiet the guitar down, so they pick up on that, so they know what, you know what I mean. Maybe the same thing, but everybody has got into a quiet mode, and then when we hit the chorus, okay, maybe it's supposed to be explosive.
Comes back to
Something's supposed to happen. And then during the leads, everything, it just kind of falls into place. I mean, you can.
Well, we're always thinking about the dynamic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the dynamic of the whole thing.
Love that word, man. Yeah.
Emotion.
Well, I mean, the song that was the Southern Outlaws, our what do you call that?
Self-titled
Song. Yeah. Okay. I said, Arliss, okay, here's a chance for a little bit of harmonica. You know what I mean? And he put that in, man. It just fell right into place. You
fucking try it. Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of hear it before it happens. I mean, if it don't work, it don't work. But when it does, it's amazing. Because I mean, that's
like the Christmas tune and stuff that we have coming up. We have ideas in that for not only the keyboards,
right,
but we want to bring in, because it's called Mountain.
Yeah.
And it's about Christmas time, West Virginia, and we thought, what better way to bring in mandolin in the beginning or the middle, and Dave's going to wind up doing that.
Right.
So he went and bought a mandolin.
Yeah, Sorry, Sandy.
Don't bother me, no.
So I guess a real good question is, you've seen a lot of bands, like especially some of the older ones, trying to change with the times to try and keep up and stay relevant. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Like in my opinion, like Godsmack has completely changed their, back in what was it, like 2018 they came out with Bulletproof, completely different. That whole album was completely different than what they've done before.
Yep.
Make sure you shut that, Dave. Keep the warm in here, please. And then you got somebody like Green Day. I don't even know. They don't even sound like themselves.
You're right.
Do you guys do you ever look at you guys, get together and go, look at each other and say, maybe we need to kind of switch it up a little bit and maybe try, or do you, because from what I've heard, from the stuff that I've heard, it sounds like you guys have kind of kept true to your original. And
that's just it. We do try to keep, original to what is us. The biggest problem a lot of bands have is overproduction.
Yeah.
A lot of people wind up having these really big ideas when they wind up going into the studio. They produce the song, but then when they go to do it live,
they're nothing like that.
They can't reproduce what they wind up recording.
Yep.
And our biggest philosophy when we've gone into, doing anything is whatever we wind up doing, recording, we want to wind up doing it even better live.
Yeah.
We want it to sound good to pique your interest, but we want to wind up really blowing your mind when you come see us live.
Yep. And it's about bringing the energy that goes along with it.
Yeah.
Because without the energy, we're just a stand-up. We're just everybody else.
Cardboard figures.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
But you have to have.
I want a cardboard cut out of Dave.
Totally different reason.
Yeah.
Send us a copy of that.
We got
I already got the blow up. Cardboard. Hold my beer.
That is a big problem these days, is people overproducing their recordings. Does it sound great? Yes. But when people, there's no money in streams, there's no money in radio anymore.
Right.
They're trying to fix that. But, the thing of it is, the money is in the live show. So if you can't reproduce or make it better when somebody comes to see you live, then you're just wasting your time.
Unbelievably how quick the bad word gets out about you. As soon as you don't sound like you're recording, everybody knows, because of social media. Basically, they all turn on you like cobras. They're like, "Oh, these guys really suck live. They don't sound nothing like they're recording." Well, we're trying to not do that.
Exactly.
If we can't play it live, we don't want to record it that way. No auto tune, no, symphonic strings behind us, and let's, I mean, you could fill it in with a keyboard, but I mean, the 12-part chorus parts, we can't do that live, so we don't do that live. We don't do it in the recording studio either. We try to keep it as close to live as we can. We record our drum, guitar, and bass parts all at the same time.
Yeah.
We don't overdub anything on that. It's like seeing a live band in the studio when we record. Like, there we go, and pow, and there's the bass of our song. And then we add a little bit to that, the lead guitar player, vocals, and then after that,
and Dave 26 takes.
Yeah, 26 takes of Dave doing the lead.
Fucking Dave.
Oh, God, I don't know.
We're starting to pick up a trend.
A pattern, definitely.
You see where the problem lies. I mean,
We would never say that. Not with a name like that. No.
Yeah, no, he's the IT guy. He's the inspiration.
Dave. Yeah, Dave
He's
says
the den mother.
Yeah, the dead mother with a very hot Tinder account. Yeah.
and the big shout out to our engineer Mike Talank and stuff, because he is a brother, from another mother, and he makes fun of Dave every chance he gets. So, I love him to death.
He actually, Mike Talanka actually has done recordings with the Rolling Stones. He's worked in New York, and he actually
Foreigner.
Yeah,
There's a
Foreigner's
lot of bands.
he's got a
I
platinum
can't
album.
remember all the bands he's played.
Yeah, he's got a platinum
Blast Hard.
album. Yeah, Blast
Sounds like
Hard.
a ton of great experience, man. Hey, Jason.
Appreciate you coming out, brother.
Yeah, shout out to Jason, man. He's got to get up at 3 a.m.
Ooh.
Quitter.
That's about the time we're going to bed.
Well, I start at 5 a.m. every morning. So.
Jason got cranked on that red stag. I know it, man.
Dave,
I
we're
know
not
it.
asking what time you start playing with yourself. Keep it to yourself.
Damn it!
So I was outside right now, and I was taking a hell of a piss, right? And I was thinking, I was like, dude, if I could write a song, this is me out there taking a piss, literally 2 minutes ago. I'm like, what would I write a song about?
You know
I
what?
would write a song about something I don't want to talk about.
Interesting.
That's where like my feelings would come from, and I think that's where my best words would come from.
Huh.
All right.
Like what? What would you not want to talk about?
No, like a bad breakup or something like that. Like something
Okay.
the breakup shit's been done, right?
He's gonna go Barry Manilow on
Taylor Swift did that a lot.
I'm not going Barry Manilow.
Just the greatest time of all, man. There it was.
That's
Before me.
on us.
No, but yeah,
No.
if you want to talk about, if you want to put out those words that have never been sung,
Yeah.
they're going to have to be the words that nobody wants to talk about.
Yeah.
Haters gonna hate.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
We said like everybody has put everything out there already.
Oh yeah.
But no, they haven't, because there are things that people just don't want to fucking talk about. I think that's where the that gold star lies. It's like what someone doesn't have the balls to say, the heart to say, the nuts to say, or they don't want to say it because it's going to make them cry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So why would you put it into a song? Because don't you think that even putting it in a song would be the same thing?
Because if I want to put it in a song, if I put something in a song, what I'm going to listen to is something that I want to hear, but I don't got the balls to fucking say.
Okay, but then you have to make it melodic and rhyme and make sense. And
Oh yeah, there's work. There's work. There's work.
your head against the wall. There.
You can't just say I hate you, bitch. I hate you, bitch. I hate you.
But
bitch."
that's what I feel.
Everybody knows
You
that.
want to? I mean,
You want to.
Sure. Right.
But you have to figure out.
You have to figure out how to present it.
Give it a hook.
Right.
like he even said, like he brought it up the best. I mean, Taylor Swift, even her,
Bad
like
influence.
every one of her breakup songs, she's always come out with. I can't think of any time that she's actually called out the person.
No.
And she's done what we've done on this show many a times, called them out without calling them out.
All right. So the camaraderie that these four guys have. So one of you guys gets drunk one night, tells a story that they've held inside for so long.
One night.
There's fucking Dave.
Say it. Say it.
So he says something, and he tells you guys, he's like, guys, I've never told any one of you this before.
Hell with
You guys
that.
listen.
Writing a book.
Then
So
Matt,
there you go. And then that camaraderie says, make a song out of this. Take
Matt-
my pain and make it work.
Matt gets over there. He puts a little beat to it. Little boom, boom. And then Arliss, he takes Dick Dave's over there, and he takes his words and puts a little Marvin Gaye into it, and Dave picks up his guitar and he starts playing his heart out, and then Fredo just has to come in every 4
Damn,
counts.
Wow. He made did he make that
I'm
sound
writing a
easy?
song tomorrow, Sandy.
I'm waiting on it.
Dave.
Done. All right, you guys have a miraculous hit right there. That is it.
Dave broke my heart.
And he was gay. When he
Dave
did.
broke my heart. Manstar took a shot. It's good. We're good.
Oh,
But
Please tell me it's as easy as he just made it out to be. Please tell me it's that easy.
No, it's one thing, man. It's one thing.
But
Steve-
the partner in crime over there actually reached out to me and wants us to write a theme song, especially for you guys. So you guys got to give me some ideas,
Oh, that's right.
points that you guys want.
Some personal insight.
I did talk to this fool about that, and this is what I got. Oh, well, I got to work tomorrow, and while in between runs, I'll make sure to give you some stuff. That was what, last Friday?
Yep.
oh, no worries.
Wow, it's a long work day.
Hey, man, creativity doesn't.
We just need to give him words, just like specific words.
Yeah, and I want good ones.
You give us.
Yeah,
no.
please don't give me, what you guys giving me on this show tonight, because we will have, another shot podcast and stuff, with shit stains and everything else.
Oh God.
So, you got other ideas.
No, dude.
Let's start.
Counting on you,
The
Steve.
shark.
Let's start.
See, let's see. Oh shit! I
He's
got
busy, man.
I'm dangerous.
Yeah,
Period.
yeah. No, I think there's a fine line between pushing the words and finding the right ones. Dude,
Oh, yeah.
you guys had a riff. Took you
gotta
a
do
year until
Yeah.
it hit.
It's in your freezer.
That's it, man.
Well,
But
Of course.
I guess a good thing to come from this, though, is maybe there might be a little bit of inspiration, now that you've actually got to see us in, I guess,
Yeah.
full bloom.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
there's ideas.
we can definitely shoot you guys. I mean, that is still the plan. That is still the goal.
It could wind up being absolutely anything that you guys want. You give me some talking points. What you
Well,
guys
I will be honest. I know you guys can rock, so it's gonna have to I'd like for it to hit hard.
Dude, there is so much fucking talent between you guys. It is fucking insane. Absolutely fucking nuts.
that at.
Absolutely.
Absolutely fucking nuts. The musical, the singing, it is absolutely fucking insane. I look at Dave and I heard that fucking guitar. I'm like, ain't no way that motherfucker's playing that shit. I heard the bass. I'm like, Matt is way too chill to be fucking thumbing that out. No.
Yeah.
No, no, you guys are doing it. Like that is the real thing.
Really vanilla, and we hire a monkey behind stage to play the guitar. Dave's just up there standing.
Monkey's way better than we are.
Yeah,
Oh, no doubt, man. No doubt, man.
yeah.
Ooh, there
no
it was.
doubt.
You guys are bunch of dudes out there, man, having a good time, man. And I don't even think it's about profit for you guys.
It's about it. I'll tell you what. It's about being part of.
Jeez.
That is amazing. I mean, that's all. That's what it is. I mean, when we get on stage, it's just so fun. He'll give me the bird. I don't know how many times. He'll open his vest up and he'll do like this. I said, man, I'm still number one. I still feel important. I mean, and it's
But when the girl went between my legs, you could have gave me a warning.
That was nice. No,
well, she went between mine too.
Yeah, but at least
Worst wingman ever.
Yeah.
you knew it was coming.
Sarah, I love you, baby, but I'm gonna go to one of these guys' shows here real soon.
I don't know. We didn't know where she came from. She was.
We like to call those a red flag.
There, we will give a big shout out to Sandy and Glick because Glick's the one that put her up on the stage.
Well, Glick came over and he said, what do I
Oh, don't. Dude, his head's big enough.
Listen, dog.
Look, he's
Wait,
laying in
hold
bed with his tube sock right now, and he just
on.
loves that
Got
shit.
the full story right here. Hold on.
Okay, the boss is coming now.
Yeah.
Come here.
Glick came over and he said, hey, what do I have to do to get someone up on stage? And I said, well, what do you mean someone up on stage? He's like, she wants to go up and dance and sing with the guys. And I'm like, well, we usually don't let that because, I'm like, who is it? And he points at her and I'm like, what the hell? Pick her up, put her up there. He's like, seriously? I'm like, yeah. These guys are like, tell her to go around, use the steps. No. He picked her up and put her up on the stage. So we did that, Glick and I.
And then she.
Oh.
David.
Yeah, she was dancing with Arliss. Then she was going to just like get down off stage. I'm like, oh, no, you're not. Make your rounds.
Oh, Mike was in heaven.
So there you go, Glick. You don't get to take full credit for that one. We got this live right here.
Yeah. Yeah, but at least that is the mildest thing that's happened to me when we were playing out because I used to wind up going through the crowd.
Yeah, he don't do that anymore.
Yeah, I don't do
I
that
quit
anymore.
saving him.
Because we wound up doing one show and this lady was a professional stripper and tried to use my leg as a
pole.
stripper pole.
Oh, God.
We did not.
I could not get away from her.
We did not intervene.
He kept
I'm
looking at
invested at this
Oh,
point.
dude, you were
Keep
playing
going.
guitar. I'm over there. She's over there, and I'm saying, "Help!
Help!
Help!"
Said,
There was no
I'm
help.
taking pictures.
She's taking pictures and waving her head. Said, "Nope."
Nope, no help here.
That's what you,
Seriously?
That is the true definition of, hey, you guys are on your own.
Straight to Facebook.
I love it.
I got molested.
I was getting the footage I needed.
It was hilarious.
Well, there's pictures.
And we
I'd say other.
and it's like what, $30 a month for or what's the
Hey.
annual now for the OS?
I came out and danced with me at least.
This one was on stage twice.
Oh, say it.
Fucking
And
Dave.
that
Fucking Dave.
Dress.
I had the shinier boobs.
No,
You gotta
I
shine
was-
your boobs or boots?
we actually played Thelma's
Long, cool woman.
Long Cool Woman.
Yep.
So Arliss says, all right, he's got this the backpack. He says, who's going to wear the dress? He looks at Bob. And Bob's
Bob's gonna
Bob
leave.
said,
Bob's gonna
"Hell
walk
no."
off stage.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I said, I will. I never seen so many cameras, phone cameras come up. The whole place lit up.
We had no idea.
I had a blue wig on.
We had the long black
I had
dress
the long
and, a
black,
bag,
and we're playing Tall Cool Woman.
and he had a blue wig on.
Yeah. I mean,
So
that,
the second time we wind up doing it, we figured we'd shock them,
yeah.
and both of us did it.
Yes.
Yes.
And he had a long blonde wig on.
I had a long blonde wig
And the
on.
funny thing is, none of the guys in the band had any idea that we were going to do it.
No.
No, that's the night
I didn't wear a wig.
Mikey said he was going to
He-
take you home
he was
because
gonna
his
take
wife.
me
It was
home,
their
yeah.
anniversary. and
Yeah.
She went to West Virginia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she went to West Virginia. She said he was going to take Dave home.
The drummer.
So I got to ask something, and Glick is really good for watching our replays the next day at work, and of course trust me. I found out from my sis, the traveling trucker, that a lot of the truck drivers like to listen to our stuff. So I got to call Glick out on this one. He had the opportunity to MC for you guys.
Yes,
Yes.
he did.
Everybody, that was a unison. Yes.
Yeah.
He did a
So-
fantastic
And we
job.
can't wait for him to come back and do
Yeah,
it again.
he did a
Yeah.
great job.
Absolutely, he did.
Yes.
Dude, that poor guy was so nervous.
But that's what we
should.
heard. He didn't seem
Like
like
he
it.
was
He did it. He did a great job.
Yeah, no, Glick is amazing, man. He's a
But-
total people person, man.
Probably
Them
the
and the
moonshine
Nonsensical
I gave
Nonsense
you.
Network, man, they're doing great things over there, man.
but
Your
I've
sister is
got to ask now.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, his sister is awesome.
She's a truck driver.
Yep.
What's she drive? What's she haul?
Kenworth.
No, what's she
She's
haul?
driving to Kenworth
She's
right
a
now.
Kenworth. She's in Missouri. And she should be halfway to Oklahoma City at this point. This is Wednesday night.
Yeah, she's got a pretty solid, dedicated Midwest route, man.
What,
Up and
what did
back.
she carry?
Everything.
Loads.
From what she says loads a
Yeah,
lot.
she carries a lot of loads.
Or a box?
No,
or,
she boxed.
oh, box truck.
I think a lot of the time it's Amazon stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I load
So-
steel plate at my regular day job. With a
Oh, okay.
overhead.
Yeah, she's pulling weight, man. She's pulling freight. Dedicated route pretty much every fucking night, dude. I don't even
Yeah,
know what
overhead
night we ever
man,
tell her
Brand.
off. Maybe a Saturday.
She's pretty cool.
That's cool. That is so cool.
Oh, and Sandy, she said if we ever need a bus driver, she's ready
Oh,
to
another
retire.
one.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We got several of them lined
Well,
up.
you know.
Oh no, not just a bus driver. She said she'd haul all your stuff.
Cool.
So I mean,
Yeah.
just build it, get you a nice 60-footer, stuff in the back. You guys got a nice little about 40 feet left. Sky's the limit.
Just
Yeah.
throw him underneath.
I
Yeah,
That's
better-
all.
They told me I'm getting packed either underneath or in a short bus behind it.
Short bus.
Yeah.
Right in the short bus. behind.
It's all good, Dave. I'm allowed to drive a short bus. We'll be
Okay.
good.
You already drive the short bus.
We'll catch up.
So if any of your listeners want to know that yes,
We'll
Dave-
catch up. Me and Dave are gonna have a party. We'll
need
catch
you-
up to you
One with gunfire though.
guys.
Instead of beep beep, just have to go pow 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 pow. People move faster.
So, on that note, we are going to take our last break of the night,
All right.
and then we'll probably talk our final shots.
Do
I would
So-
love a final shot.
I
you're
feel
have any
we've talked about this song multiple times, and since we've got a theme going,
I want to hear some Southern Outlaw band.
Which one?
dude, you gonna make me download something real quick? Hang on, let me see if I even got it.
it's all on there.
We've been playing Southern Outlaw Band all night. What are you talking about?
We should do it again.
Song.
We're getting ready to do it again.
Let's do it.
This is what happened when you let him cook. Sometimes, the sauce gets a little overpowering.
Everybody needs a Dave.
No.
Yeah, we all need a Dave.
All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna play. I tell you what, this has been somewhat of a trend, but we're gonna keep it going. How about "Good for the Soul"?
I love me some Good for the Soul.
Guys, we'll be back here shortly.
I remember this one.
See you on the flip side.
Oh, this is-
Came to the bar, saw my friend messing around. Rolling the dope, and I sat right down. Someone played Skinner on the bar, and someone turn it up. It's good for the soul. Good friend, good music. Good whiskey, good for the soul. Bob and Jay was shooting some pool. It was time to take 'em to school. The long old woman was dancing around. So I looked over and then he yelled, "Hell yeah! It's good for the soul." Good friend, good music, good whiskey. It's good for the soul. the soul. Good band, good music, good whiskey. Damn, it's good for the soul.
Oh, I'm on key on that one. Guys, that is like, that could between that one and your cover of your version, is a better way to say it, of House of the Rising Sun, my 2 all-time favorites right there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So our listener, thank you for introducing us to that song right there. That was a good call. Of course, Glick will say, "Oh, I've been playing that forever."
Yeah, well, Glick's a tool. Make sure you go over there and check them out, the Nonsensical Network, because they do put on really good shit when he's not on.
So, what do you, I think we've asked this, at least once before, but seeing as how we're getting ready to kind of, might be a good time for the night. By the way, here, our boy Steve-O absolutely loves this song. Like I said, I DJ on the side just for a little, some extra cash. I've been pushing you guys' stuff, and it's actually gotten some really good responses.
Nice. Thank you.
But this is the time of the night where we ask everybody, to do what we call the final shot. So,
Yeah,
I guess the final question for you guys is, definitively, what do you guys got coming up that people can be looking forward to and kind of keeping an eye out for?
We got
A whole new album
Yeah, we
coming
got a
out
whole-
for 2025.
at least 8 more songs coming right now, basically,
Yeah.
that are in the works. We're going to be going to the studio in a couple weeks. 4 weeks?
Yeah.
In 4 weeks, we're going back
December
in the studio.
8th.
Yeah.
And we're gonna
finish up. We got to finish up some stuff that needs to be done, and then once those are done, then we'll start in actually rehearsing for the gigs that are coming up, and also writing at the same time.
try to throw the new stuff in with the old stuff. And
Yeah.
We'll have all that new stuff ready for the tour.
So the Christmas stuff we've seen on YouTube, though, is that some newer stuff, or is that stuff you guys have already had out there?
No.
'Cause you were
that's
talking,
new.
like you have a Christmas song you got coming up, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
we have
we
another
do.
one coming up.
Yeah, we have another one.
That's an original.
That's an original. That's called Mountain Christmas. That'll be coming out.
Right.
We go into the studio. We're scheduling for November 8th or December 8th.
December 8th.
So it will be out before Christmas.
Yeah. We
Can
released.
I make a suggestion?
Yes.
In this Christmas album,
Don't do it.
what am I gonna say, Arliss? I think you already know it. Track 1, motherfucker.
No, it's gonna have to be mid-track. They're gonna build into it, and then all of a sudden, they're
It could be Rudolph. You can read Rudolph.
Walls, but it went south. I mean, it didn't work out right.
Or even the start of a song, dude. 'Twas the night before Christmas. Dave was knocked out. Not a rat was stirring.
Oh, shit. I have to look
Like
this up.
fucking,
And Matt was passed out.
Yeah, and Matt was passed out. Yeah,
Yeah.
Part of the course, yeah.
dude, inspiration. I'm just feeding it right now. I'm just feeding it. I did.
So did I.
He's looking up something, I'm afraid.
So we call this, guys, the last shot, and it basically whatever you want to say, whether it be promotional, inspirational, or just to kind of end out the night.
Dude, I like to use it as something to get off my chest. That's what I do.
I'm noticing as of late.
I let her rip.
Oh, we left the door open.
Yeah, don't tell Dave that.
So we would like
We are in a confined space. I mean, so don't tell Dave to do that.
Oh no.
So we give you guys the opportunity here to kind of each of you say a little something, and
Yeah, so let's go left to right. So we'll start with Arliss himself, man. Last shot, man.
Oh shit!
Do it.
Throw me under the bus.
Mhm.
Throw you under the bus. We back at you up.
My biggest thing is to be kind to one another. Music is a universal language that no matter what ethnic, what your beliefs are, music brings us all together as one. So rock on, be kind to one another.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Shit.
that is a theme on this show anymore. Be kind.
I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Let's go.
We're gonna save the best for last. So
Oh, I found it.
Did you find it?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
we're gonna go right to our favorite bass player next. What would you
I
like
have
to
a
say
closing
there?
statement after these guys go for Christmas, by the way.
My only thought is to
Absolutely.
please support live music, because if you don't, it'll disappear, and you'll only be able to hear it on a campfire.
Oh, dude.
Oh, that-
Woo.
Dude, I don't give that shit enough credit, man. I'm
Dude,
guilty as charged.
And I mean, if they suck, don't go back and see them. But if they're good, support them. I mean, it's that simple. David.
All right, Dave.
He's playing with himself back there.
All right.
Nice.
You know.
Well, these guys covered a lot of territory. So I guess I got this narrow strip to go down. That's what I have to say, because
Very
I mean, be kind to everybody, support local music.
Oh, here we fucking go.
Just repeat after them, Dave.
I'm not repeating.
You did.
Give us a Daveism.
A Daveism.
Oh
is-
shit! How much time do you have?
no.
In the beginning. But I didn't all this his voice. In the beginning.
Play music like you mean it. Okay,
Oh.
don't hold back. Drive, because what you drive to is where you're going to end up, and it's going to be on top.
There you go.
Oh, a standing ovation. You know
Okay.
what? I got something for your ass on this one.
Fire.
Yes. Thank you.
And not to be too offensive.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh,
That
you
do?
gotta give him that huck. Spit on that thing.
Oh my
You know, I don't know which one of them were happier, but I'm pretty sure it was Matt.
Right here.
God.
It rolls
Matt,
my
like,
ego.
both arms were up and he was looking for the light. Dude, I got you. I seen you, man. I was watching. Mannerisms.
Now,
Give us a
since
Christmas
Steve
song.
asked for it, I'm going to give him my Christmas version. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas.
Oh my God.
All right, I got
He's gonna play music to it.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all
so
through
good
the
right
house, the whole family was drunk as a louse.
Ooh.
Grandma and Grandpa was singing a song, and Junior was in bed, flogging his dong.
Hey.
Yes.
Ma home from the cat house, and Pa home from jail. They both jumped in bed for a nice piece of tail.
Oh, it's a Sunday night.
Love it.
When upon the rooftop there rose such a clatter, Pa jumped off of Ma to see what was the matter.
Yeah.
He ran to the window in such a fast dash, opened the shutter and busted his ass. He said, the little flying objects and the fresh fallen snow gave a luster to the whorehouse down below.
Yes.
He knew in that moment it just must be Saint Nick. You can tell by the way he waved his whip. It came down the chimney like a bat out of hell, He threw some shit under the tree and wiggled his nose, and up the chimney that fast bastard rose. He jumped in the sleigh. He said, "Up dancer, up prancer, over that wall. Up dancer, up prancer, or I'll cut off your balls." I heard him explain as he drove out of sight. Well, piss on y'all. It's been one hell of a night. Merry Christmas.
Yes.
He did that at our Christmas show last year.
Of course. On that note, though,
Dude, I know if I want to go to sleep or I want to go to bed. I know what I want to do right there. That was great, Arth, man. Oh,
that
that was so good.
that is going in the archives.
That was so good.
That is going in the archives.
That was so good.
Oh man, how do you follow that one there?
Oh, I can't. I got nothing on it.
Come on, Shakespeare.
Ah,
Yeah, that or just kiss. Keep it simple, stupid.
There you go.
Yeah.
yeah, no, man, it was really great having these guys on here, man. I mean,
was great.
successful musicians. But we got on here tonight. We didn't grill them. We didn't interview them. We just hung out with them as people because that's what they are. We're all people.
Yeah.
I mean, they all have lives, wives, feelings, and emotions. Our experiences make us who we are. I'm a firm believer.
Oh,
And that's why we're all different. It's our experiences that make us who we are. But dude, I didn't even know these motherfuckers were at the same rally I was. No idea. No idea. My balls pressed up against Dave's. I know it, dude. We had a connection. I knew we had a connection.
Why do we have to bring docking into this?
Yeah.
Next
Me and
song.
Dave talked
They're not balls,
for a minute, but it was good, man. I'm glad I had somebody else out there that I don't even really know that got on here and said they felt the same thing I was feeling. I was like, dude, I don't know if I'm weird or not, but I got goosebumps.
Yeah.
There were so many people there, dude. By the time Trump spoke, it was podium to fence. It was booked. I stood there. I was there for 9 straight hours. Never sat down. Nothing.
We got there
And
at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
I was in line at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
And yeah, sorry I missed y'all, man. We probably would have had fucking
You-
a little bit of a blast, man.
Were you in the line that went all the way out to the road and then took the curve and came back?
I was there before.
Oh, you were
We
there.
got there early, man.
Wow.
Yeah, we were early.
Yeah, we should have.
We could have
Yeah.
snuck in line with him.
Yeah.
then you
And I smoke, and you know what? If you ever go to a presidential rally, bring matches. You'll be the
No,
crowd.
they stole my lighter.
Took my life.
Bring matches, because you know what, the metal detectors, dude. I butt fucked so many people that day. It was ridiculous.
Well,
Because you cannot get a lighter through there. So
No,
if you had a lighter, you were Jesus. If you had a matchbook, you were God.
I like it on us.
You ended up with a
Yeah.
light.
ended up with a light.
But you were the one trying to smoke a cigar.
But,
You can't light that off of this.
I know you can't.
he's in for the long haul. He's like, I'm gonna light this. Gonna
Trying to
stay
give somebody else a light off a cigar, and it's like he's sucking, the other guy's blowing. I mean,
That's what I told him. I said, "You suck, I blow."
I'm sorry, Sandy, I did not get pictures.
You're letting me down.
Is there
I
any
know.
money in this for me? I mean, it's
fucking Dave. Fucking Dave. He's got to be the guy sucking.
You'd have brought a case of matches, you'd have been rich.
No.
But I'll tell you, there was so many people though that was so nice that actually they got snuck lighters in, but lit everybody else's.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, you know, the people were so great. You know, it was just amazing. You know, there was no hostility at all. It was like you could feel the love in the air.
Dude, I felt so fucking. I mean, it was like liberated. I don't want to say liberated, but I felt American as shit.
Amen to that.
As a war vet and all that shit, dude, I was like, holy fuck, dude. Like, I finally feel like this shit's coming together.
Yeah.
Hopefully the next 4 years. Turns out in a different way. We don't know. I can't predict the future. I'm not going to. But hey man, let's go for it, man. You wouldn't be America if you didn't roll the fucking dice.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We fucking
You got to roll with the punches.
You know, all jokes aside and stuff, we like to have a lot of fun. But you know, the biggest thing I think the enjoyment that we all get is from the people that we meet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Some of them are hilarious.
We've met a lot of
you know,
We have met a lot of
and
great
dude, how many times you walk down the street or some shit like that and you see someone you don't even know and you look at them and you're like, what's that person's life like?
Yeah, you wonder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You look at them, it's like, you know, they have their own story.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you can't judge them. Dude, I do it all the time. I'm like, man, you know, I'll think about my man, that motherfucker's weird, but you know what? They probably had a long fucking 25-year, 35-year story to get there.
Yeah.
Who am I to fucking judge?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, we hang out with Dave, so we don't judge nobody.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake, if he's the
Hey,
staple,
you guys had Glick emceeing. I mean, really?
yeah, if we're going on fucking Dave and Glick, dude, we're fucked.
Yeah.
Like, we're done. I don't care who's president, we're done.
And click on the
But final shot, man. Hey man, we're here. We're not just here as individuals, we're here as a county, a community, a state, a country, and eventually we're gonna have to come together as a world. But if we can't do that, we're all fucked.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So lightly and slowly, for
the
my
day,
children,
you and
my
me.
grandchildren's sake, I hope we get there sooner than later. Because when I rest in peace, I actually want to rest in fucking peace.
Yeah.
Amen to that.
What you got, Will?
I should have recorded that. I think we did.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, it's still on there.
Damn it, man. And this is why he says, let me cook. Before I do my last shot, I always do this ahead of time. If you are in the Mercer County or surrounding county area, you own a diesel, want to own a diesel, any and all diesel questions, check out our boy Steve's Diesel Shop. If you see this picture, you'll see it on Facebook, Instagram, most of your social media. The number is 724-269-0477. Sweetest girl in the world will answer the phone. She'll put you on the line with somebody that will get you back on the road and answer all your diesel questions. Show some love. Steve's Diesel Shop, good friend of ours. Guys, those were all some solid last shots. And I've had an absolute blast. You know, I made it a point tonight. I did not want this. This was not an interview to me. This was, you know, Arliss, I'll be honest, dude, when you were on the other night, you know, you kind of inspired me. It's like, you know what? Let's just talk.
Yep.
Let's hear some of the stuff that, you know,
Why not?
you know, like I said, the dirt, the funny. Let's all laugh, joke, and guys, I've had probably one of the best times I've had on this show to date.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank
Honestly,
you.
you guys have been absolutely amazing. I really appreciate you guys giving us the time of day for this.
Is Dave okay?
Is he still
Oh,
okay back here?
Dave's never okay. Matter of fact, I'm calling your diesel company tomorrow to see if we can tune up. Okay.
Give Dave a full load.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I need.
Slow plug went out.
A loop shot.
He's blown out.
And at least everybody knows now that, you know, pray for Sandy, because we
Please,
are the
yes.
reason to, you know, that she has all the gray hair that she does have is because of us, you know.
And I live with Dave.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, shit.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And she admitted it. It's on the internet now
It's-
forever.
The angel, the angel Sandy.
To Sandy.
To Sandy. Okay.
That-
No,
that-
you're
that
out of
is- that right there is proof that angels do exist.
To
Yeah.
Sandy.
Got to deal with you. So, you know.
But you know,
Although my wife, you know, she just goes with blinders now. She don't care. She just walks away.
Mine's just sitting there shaking her head right now.
I've had
Yeah.
Sounds like a dime right there. Sounds like a dime.
up and asked me to work.
Yeah, every one of you guys. There was a fifth person that popped her head in for a minute.
That was.
I mean, she was even funny. She was a good time. All you guys were awesome.
Ellen.
And that's what this show's about. Like, I mean, we do get serious sometimes, we get stupid sometimes, but you know, at the end of the day, we're just trying to like entertain and have fun. I'm gonna say it again. He hates when I say this. Guys, there's so many small pleasures out there.
Oh yeah.
Man, just there's no reason to bitch, whine, complain, cry.
No.
It does nothing for you.
Yep.
You know, there's too much good out there. And these guys right here are a good example of that. You've had a fucking awesome time tonight. Looking forward to seeing you guys again. Definitely looking forward to seeing you guys live.
No, January 4th, man. Put it on my schedule. I am in.
Oh, we're there.
It's gonna be
We're
good.
there.
Holy fuck, am I in?
Oh yeah.
But no, we have to give a big shout out to our families because they are our biggest supporters.
They tolerate us.
They taught, yeah, that's a big thing. They do tolerate us.
We make a lot of noise.
You know, the thing of it is that is the big backbone of a good band is the support that we have from our loving families, our friends. You know, any award that we've ever won, any award that we've ever been nominated for, it's not for us. It's for our fans and our families, because
That's blessed, man. That is honestly blessed.
There it is.
Yep.
you know, because if it wasn't for them, we'd just be playing for ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you what. That's I can speak very well on that. My parents, I got to tell you, my dad's 88, my mom's 84 years old, and they still
They
will
come out to see us. Yeah.
to see us.
Yeah, but the biggest thing is, you know, to round it out, and I will say, when Glick was there, our last show that we did, and it was for our veterans. You know, I'm a veteran myself, but I've done red, white, and blue. I don't know how many times. And, you know, to be up on stage, to see our veterans, our Purple Heart recipients having the honor guard.
Oh yeah.
But when they wound up calling for attention, and Dave's dad, no help from nobody, stood up, he saluted, and he stayed saluted through the entire song.
Yeah.
Was probably the hardest moment for me to wind up trying to sing that song and look out without tears in my eyes.
Your voice crackling a little bit,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure it's probably one of the favorite songs you ever sang.
Oh yeah.
It is.
It's an amazing tune. I mean, when Ronnie Van Zant wrote that, I mean, that is like, wow.
Well, that's a blue collar, red, white, and blue song.
I remember, I'll tell you, I remember when Arliss said, he said, we should do the song Red, White, and Blue. And I said, okay, who does it? He says, Leonard Skinner. I said, all right. So I went home and I did the research and the trip found it. The only thing I could find was live versions of it. Okay. And they were tuned a step down. So I got onto my magic program that I use and I tuned it up to where I could learn it. And I brought it back to the band and I started playing through it. And so everybody was picking up on it. And I was surprised because what happened with the Johnny and Ronnie Van Zant.
Yeah.
They reached out to Arliss and they asked us to do the first
Well,
Studio.
Gary actually gave us the approval
Yeah.
before he died.
Yeah, Gary Rosington did. Yes. Yep.
I actually learned the song from watching Dave play the song. I didn't learn the song from listening to Leonard Skinner's version. I actually learned it from the raw guitar part being played and did what I wanted to. And it's funny, it's so close to what they did. It was amazing. I was touched because I thought, wow, we're like on the same page at least.
Yeah.
As far as getting it through.
Our biggest respect that
So you fed off Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's saying a lot, you know.
I was gonna say everybody just got quiet for a second. It's like,
Yeah, I know, dude.
you just admitted that,
dude. Yeah, nobody should
Yeah,
ever
leave a
feed
shot
off
after.
Dave.
But our biggest respect, our we could pay forward is to our veterans, our first responders, because without their sacrifice, we wouldn't have the freedom to wind up doing what we love to do, and that's play music and entertain people.
Yep. Yep.
Absolutely.
And that's a universal thing. I mean, it's like I said, it's everywhere. You know, and
yet
what
this is
think
another
about-
reason why I love having musicians on here, dude. You guys come up with like the best stuff, honestly.
Dude, seriously, you know how many people that tell me a day that like music is like their saving grace.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's been mine multiple times.
Mhm.
Any bad position in my life I was in, it was music that got me through.
That's the thing. People find songs that fit their moment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I mean, and if they listen to it 100 times, that's what gets them through whatever
And
they're
it,
going
and it
through.
starts from babies
You know,
all the way to the
I
end.
mean,
Well, the biggest thing is we've done shows where we've seen, bikers are a big, supporters for us, and a big shout out to them. But we've played shows where we've seen executives and bank people and
yes,
attorneys, and them coming together and partying with bikers and, just having fun.
yeah,
And
it don't fucking matter.
us feels
Exactly.
so good because there's these people coming from different cultures, and different backgrounds, and they don't give a shit. They don't judge a book by its cover.
Mhm.
It's all about coming together, having a good time, raising a glass, and saying, you know what, let's have fun.
Fist bump, God
Dude.
bless you, brother.
Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly, man. I don't care. It's you get into a place, a venue, and it's you stop asking, why are we here? We're here to have a good time. We're here to celebrate fucking life. We're here to go to a concert.
Yep.
I'm not here to argue. I'm definitely not here to fight.
Your Southern just came out right there.
You're just you go places and you feel fucking American.
Mhm.
Exactly.
And that's where we're all together in the end. That's what makes us the best country in the world, because at the end of the day, we're all fucking American.
Yep.
That's the thing with the Southern Outlaws. We don't cater to one type. We don't care because we love everybody, and it's all about having a good time, coming together, just party, raise a glass,
Yeah.
have a good time, because you know why? It's good for the soul.
Good for the soul.
That's right.
Good for
Look
the
up.
soul. Hell, we're all doing a shot on that one. I like it. Yeah. We call that a waterfall.
But thank you guys for having us on your show. We appreciate it greatly.
Yes.
Dude,
do.
we appreciate it. Dude, same to you guys. I mean, honestly,
Yeah, you guys fantastic supporters, man. Arliss, man, you're always on there.
you guys have pushed our stuff something fierce, and we appreciate what you guys have done. We appreciate you guys coming on. This has been the most fun. Honestly, like I said, this is by far probably the best one we've had yet.
Yeah, giving us the quips, man. January 4th, dude. We'll be there.
Good.
All right.
MC.
Be a party.
I know about all that, motherfucker.
You go. I tell you what. You go ahead. You find your spot. I got this. Let me cook.
Shit. Man, yeah, no, it'd really be nice to meet you guys in person, man.
Oh yeah.
Bring the old ladies up there and have a good time.
So if you guys are good, just give us a few seconds. We'll go ahead and close this out.
You
All right.
bet.
Wonderful night.
To everybody else, thank you for coming on. From all sides of the coin, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, their people, your people, my people, our people.
Round it up, man.
Remember,
Keep being American.
remember though, what we say on this show is always just our opinion. But then again,
It just won't be the alcohol.
peace, guys. You guys have fun. We'll talk to you later.